I'm going back to Mexico again for the 25th.
Oh,
This time with friends, though. I'm not
James, you're
alone.
going?
No.
Would you?
No,
I
no.
want to, yeah, I wouldn't mind.
Yo, you do? Really?
I've never been to Mexico.
Yeah, well, it's not a. We're not gonna go down there. It's not about
I
Mexico.
know it's not like gonna be a touristy fucking...
Yeah, they're not
Like-
even gonna let you.
Okay.
Would you ask
Hey,
a...
thanks.
The moment you
Okay.
stare on the side, they're gonna be like, "Look ahead.
Would
That's
you
not
ask-
the destination."
Would you go, James? They wouldn't even let you.
Would you, what would you ask a prisoner, James?
What would I ask? I'd ask him if I have to choose a side, which thing should I pick? Do I go with Colombian cartel? Do I go with La M? Do you go with MS?
I thought you were gonna ask jam or jelly, or was it?
Yeah, but see,
Jelly.
Or
exactly.
Raw syrup.
Those are the real questions.
Oh,
You need to
and-
ask jelly or jam.
I have a question, Kelly.
Yeah.
What kind of gang activity do you have out there? That's a serious question.
Gang activity.
There's a website called Street Gangs. You can type in your city and find the local gang.
Oh.
I'm almost curious to see what Burbank has to offer.
So it's like a job search, but for gangs.
Pretty much, it tells you, hey, these are the gangs. These are kind of what they do.
Is it like a warning or like an invitation?
It's a warning.
Okay.
It looks
Yeah,
like
okay.
a warning you can use as an invitation.
Probably, yeah. You can walk around and be like, oh, hey, I'm looking for the Filipino Satans.
Oh man!
Oh my
The
God.
Filipino Satans.
That's, I swear to God, that is a real...
I'm sure you're not making it up, but
I'm
that's
not
a
making
great
it up.
name.
Yeah,
No,
they're
no.
called Satanas, which is Tagalog for Satan.
Oh
Satan.
man.
I'm sorry. So, is this episode 25?
Yeah.
Let's ask
Oh,
him.
it's
Hey, what
special.
episode is this? Let's ask him.
Okay. So we have a guest. It's our first guest ever, and I guess you can invite him now. I'll do a drum roll.
Drum roll. Drum roll. Drum roll. Oh, whoa. Gerard, what the fuck?
Hello.
What's
Hey!
up, dude?
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
What is up? Welcome to the VG Bandit
Uh.
cast.
You know what I
Hold on.
realized, guys?
What
we
up?
never introduced ourselves.
Kelly was making
I
fun
stopped
of
doing that for a while.
Oh, introduce.
Introduce myself.
Okay, I'm Kelly. That guy who just talked was James. Say hi, James.
Hi, James.
And we have Matt,
Yeah.
and we have Gerard.
Gerard.
And our special
And our-
guest today.
And our super special guest, episode 25, is Rob, aka Jedi Fan. How you doing, Rob?
Oh yeah.
What's up, guys? I'm really excited to be on today.
Happy
What's up?
birthday.
I don't know why.
Gerard, did you say happy birthday?
Yeah.
Anyway,
Birthday is 20 days from now, Gerard, but thank you anyway.
Well, happy birthday.
Oh, how old are you going to be? If you don't mind.
June 5th. Well, 25 days, I guess. June 5th, I'll be 20.
Oh, shoot,
damn.
25
Wow.
days?
So
Episode
young.
25.
Dude, that's
just
crazy.
20.
That's
Dang.
Hey,
Dang.
Jedifan's legit because I'm born June 6th. Oh shit.
Oh shit, man!
Nice.
We're practically twins. at that
Practically.
Practically
So
That
what's
were-
up?
twins that were born 6 years apart.
By the way, Kelly has a gnarly ass interview process for
A
you.
gnarly ass interview.
point. Yeah, she
Yeah.
told me in the pre-interview. I guess we had a little Skype chat before.
Gnarly as hell. James failed it.
Yeah,
feel-
our pre.
I'm so sorry. Yeah. I fell asleep
No,
again.
it's alright. It's okay, James. What do you mean again? Did you fall asleep before?
Yeah, I fell asleep in the last episode. Around the 2-hour
remember?
mark, you guys were calling me, and I was like,
No, yeah, that's the one.
Remember, you were like,
That's-
James is offended by all this.
That's the one that I was talking about. You fell asleep another time?
yeah, I passed out like then. When you guys were saying I was passing out, that's pretty much when I was passing out.
Oh my god, I remember listening to that. Oh my god.
It's okay, James.
The
Pass
funny
out if
thing
you
is,
need to.
everything you said pretty much happened. Like, I woke up at my desk, like, is it over?
How I
Shit.
described everything? Like how
Yeah.
you'd wake up?
Exactly.
It's funny
All
because
that happened.
you're the one 3 hours before us.
I was able to describe it, dude, because I've seen that dazed look on your face before.
Yeah.
Of like, what? What the fuck happened?
Well, yeah, you've had classes with me, so.
Yeah, you. James used to be like, "Yo, Matt, can I see your notes after?" Yeah, no problem. All right, hold on 1 second. And then he'd pass out. Everyone would clear out. He'd wake up and be like, "Oh fuck! Oh man!"
Oh, that sounds like me and Max. Only he didn't fall asleep. He just didn't take good notes.
Dang.
I wish he was
Dang.
here. We took classes together too.
Oh, Max, you fucked up because we're gonna make fun of you all night.
Yeah.
So Rob, what is your least favorite thing about Max? That's my first question.
Oh, shit.
That's good.
Let's get down to business.
Well, Kelly, right out of the gate with the no softballs tonight. I see. Wow. Okay.
Let's get down to business, Rob.
Least favorite thing about Max.
I hope
well,
he's okay.
I guess the fact that he's not here.
Oh, that's
I
good.
wish he was here,
Damn.
Max. We miss you. I miss you. Come back to me, baby.
That's a good
Damn
recovery.
you and your PG bullshit. Tell us what you hate about him. I'm sorry, Rob. Come on, share some pain. We're all human beings.
I love the first fucking question. I have to automatically alienate myself from someone. It's great. I love you guys. Oh my god. Yeah, but I don't know, Max. I don't know. I hate his fucking voice. You know, I mean, I don't know. He probably said something stupid about a video game that I disagree with. I don't know.
Oh yeah. That's-
Max, I'm
that's
joking. I love you, Max. I wish you were here.
Yeah,
Come-
he did say he was gonna go sleep early, but man, he just vanished.
Does he live on the West Coast or the East Coast?
He's on the East Coast with Kelly.
Okay.
East Coast player.
And you, apparently.
Yes. Yeah.
You're in the NYC.
I'm live from New York.
Oh.
It's Friday night.
Oh,
Oh
It's-
shit! It is Saturday.
it's
night.
Saturday night. Well, no,
Well, damn it!
That's
It's my
Friday.
Saturday night.
That's
it's
Friday.
TGIF.
You know there actually was a late night show called Fridays in like the 80s that sort of was like the I guess the counterpoint to Saturday Night Live, and it was so bad it lasted one season, and the only notable thing about it was that Larry David, the guy who created Seinfeld, I think wrote for it for like a few episodes.
Whoa.
Wow.
Hmm.
Holy crap.
Yeah,
One season.
I don't
I think
know.
only like 1 or 2 seasons. Yeah,
Did you ever
it
see
was
that show
terrible.
Viva Laughlin?
Yes.
That lasted like 4 episodes.
Viva Laughlin?
Yeah, it was
Oh my God,
it was
I
a musical
remember.
show
Yeah, it was
with like
terrible.
Hugh Jackman.
It was terrible. I remember the soup.
Awesomely terrible.
The soup made fun of it. Like,
yeah,
so
that's pretty much
great.
how I remember it.
Oh, that's.
Oh my
not a-
god,
When
Hugh
Joel
Jackman.
McHale, yeah, when Joel McHale was like, we need that.
You know, that's not a bad conversation starter. Like any memorable shows that lasted only a season.
Other than me.
God, Firefly.
Oh, that was pretty
Oh.
damn good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm sure it's good, but
You
I
just
just
pissed
stopped
off so
caring.
many people. You know
Where-
that.
Oh,
You
no,
just
I
pissed
know.
off.
You're talking about
Some people.
Firefly?
Yes.
Yeah.
You're
I don't
sitting-
really like it.
oh,
harsh.
Oh
haven't-
shit!
I'm not
My-
the only one.
Everyone's hurting my feelings.
Hey, they filmed
Yep.
Firefly at school, right?
James,
Really?
didn't
really?
you fall asleep?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Firefly?
Yeah, didn't you say you fell asleep on the first episode twice?
Yeah. Well, it took a couple of attempts. I mean, I give a fuck about frontier shit.
And now, oh
Is
man,
is Firefly and Serenity the same thing?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
they filmed that at our school, at our high
Damn
school,
it.
James.
I didn't
that's
know
nice.
that.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
cool.
I walked through some like, you know, remember that by the office there was like some random alcove looking like tunnel?
I thought they were filming OC.
No.
No, they were. They did that.
Yeah, no, they did, but there was like an interior of like a ship that was like they left for a day, and I ran in there, and I remember a proctor was like, "What are you doing?" And I was like,
No joke, that turtle guy was a dick to me.
spacing," and I just walked away. Yeah, they were dicks. Hopefully, they don't listen.
My friend actually, they were filming the Amazing Spider-Man 2 in New York City, like literally 3 blocks from my dorm, and my friend walked onto the set as an extra, but the crew didn't know he was an extra, so he was just, in a random scene while they were shooting.
that's so cool.
That's awesome. That's freaking awesome. I wonder how easily you can do that to like anything.
Oh, does anyone remember that show, Cyber Six?
What was it?
Whoa.
It was on Fox. It was
What's
a
it called?
It was an animated cartoon.
Whoa.
It was
Oh, I
probably
was-
like Cyber Six, I believe.
Cyber 6.
Yeah, I thought you said cyber sex.
So did I.
was like,
I was like,
No.
whoa.
Cyber
exactly how it
Six.
sounds.
The number 6.
yeah.
Yeah, it was Cyber 6. Yeah, I thought
Okay.
at the time that was like the nicest looking cartoon I've ever seen. This was like 1999.
Mm.
Whoa.
Retrospect, how bad does it look?
Cyber dicks.
It still looks decent. Like it's actually based off of a comic book from Argentina.
Mm.
Oh.
Yeah,
Interesting.
Argentina.
yeah.
But Kelly, I think you had some questions for me that you
Yes.
wanted to ask.
I did. I didn't want to interrupt everyone.
No, we're all about interruptions.
So, Rob,
We're
may
all
I call
about
you Rob?
interruptions.
No, that's of course. I want you guys to call me Rob. I find it awkward when people call me Jedifan421 all the time.
Yeah, I agree. That's kind of weird. What should I? How did you start listening to the podcast?
Well, the first episode that I listened to was, oh God, I think it was episode 17 or 18, maybe 16, maybe even earlier than that. I'm not 100% sure, but I remember Royce Kokami posted the link to it on, I believe, Facebook and Twitter.
We didn't have.
And-
He didn't have permission to do that.
Oh shit! Well, you should have him on here sometime and chew him out for that. But yeah, fabulous for Royce Kokami. He linked to it, and I clicked it, and he mentioned Kelly that obviously you were well known, and I knew you from Mega 64, obviously, and so yeah, I clicked on it. I started listening to it, and I noticed immediately it was like 2+ hours long, and I was like, "Holy shit, this is long." But I started listening to it, and I got about 20 minutes in, and then I started to really enjoy it. And sooner than I could say, wow, it was already over, and the 2 hours went by pretty fast. You guys put out, in all honesty, like such a great product. Oh God, I think it was a couple episodes ago. You talked about cosplaying at I think PAX East. That was like one of the funniest things I've ever heard on a podcast ever. That was so great. That was so fucking-
James, you know what he's talking about?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
You're talking about oh god, that was good.
Oh man.
Now we talked about
it's okay.
cosplay a couple times.
yeah.
Can you be more specific?
Oh, okay. It was the one where the woman said to you, Kelly, "I thought cosplay was only that thing on the Big Bang Theory."
Oh, that yeah.
Oh, that one. Okay.
Oh,
I thought you were talking about the embarrassing one. Well, James lost the call really quick, but I thought you were talking about when James was like, "Damn, this picture of Kelly is hot."
Oh yeah,
then-
that. Oh yeah,
And
that's
Kelly was
right.
there the whole
Oh my
time.
God.
Listen.
Thought I wasn't there, but I was.
Oh,
My
that's
mic
right.
just wasn't working.
Oh yeah, that was it. Like everyone thought Kelly was out, but she wasn't. She heard the whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She had came back right when James was like, "Alright, I'm not gonna lie,
Yeah.
it's pretty hot."
Yeah, we keep reminding James. I'm sorry.
James is gone.
He'll be back.
Oh
He'll be
well,
back.
James
no.
entered-
His mic's out. He'll hear us.
Oh.
James entered the cat dimension. He'll be back.
He'll be back. He'll always be back.
That's its Gaming Cult podcast reference. Check him out.
Oh yeah.
I listened to that one. Well, I don't know how many. Do they do that on many podcasts that they do? For the cat dimension?
just I think 2, and the cat
Okay.
dimension is like for separate interviews, basically.
Right.
You guys. Oh. Looks like we definitely lost James to the cat dimension.
Yeah.
Oh man.
It's alright, he'll be back.
Yeah, he'll be back.
But no, yeah, Gaming Cult podcast, like they're awesome too. I don't know, Matt and Gerard, if you listen to it, but it's hosted by this really great guy named Jake Innes. He's an Australian guy, Mega 64 fan, and he has Eric Bador, Garrett Hunter, usually Brian Abushakra, this guy named Martin from Sweden, and his lovable brother Zach Innes, who creates some of the most hilarious fan fiction ever.
Wow.
It's a great podcast, and I would definitely check it out.
Like hilarious as in it's just so bad it's funny.
No, absolutely not. It's just hilarious because it's hilarious.
Okay, good.
It's not bad. No, it's a really it's a quality podcast.
No, that's awesome. Like I'm just a weirdo. Like I love really, really, really bad fan fiction.
But here's the thing, though. It's not like bad fan fiction. It's just really disturbing and fucked up.
Oh,
but it's
cool.
not bad.
No,
Like-
that sounds cool.
It's great. Like, Kelly, I think you can vouch for this as well if you've listened
Oh yeah,
to...
and I've actually seen your videos to them.
Oh, that's right. I forgot to mention, I've made a few fan videos that have been very well received by the crew there. It's basically just adaptations, visual accompaniments to Zach Innes's fan fictions.
That's awesome.
I like the
So-
King of the Hill one. That's my
King of the Hill
favorite.
one,
Oh,
yes, yes. A lot of people like the Shrek and Shadow one too.
Oh man.
I
That
haven't
one was
seen
just
these.
fucked up.
Do you have a link?
I do have a link. I can, yeah. The link is. Hold on one second while I bring it up.
Kelly manifest the link. At
You
the same
can
time.
see Rob's videos at his YouTube channel, which
That
is
correct.
Jedifan421.
Yeah,
Is that
I'll
correct?
find it. I'll find
YouTube,
it myself.
youtube.com/JediFan421. That is correct.
I'll find it.
I did
There
my
you go.
homework.
Boom.
Kelly's the fact checker. She knows her shit.
Yeah.
I think you already
Well-
answered this, but is there any particular segment of the podcast that you like, or a favorite episode?
Of VG Bandits?
Yeah.
Well, I certainly enjoy when you guys talk about video games.
Sometimes
also-
you do that.
Sometimes you do that. But also when you just talk about whatever you're up to. I believe there was a story where I wasn't sure if it was you, Matt, or if it was James that trolled the shit out of some kid in Minecraft and burned it.
That was me.
Okay.
That
Yeah,
was
but
an amazing story.
I did it. It was me.
That was,
That was
so good.
okay. That was legitimately, that was like one of the first episodes I listened to. That was fucking hilarious.
That
Loved
was
it. Oh, James, you've returned from the
I
cat
don't-
dimension.
Yeah,
Yeah.
James loves that Minecraft story too, because he's just like, dude, what kind of evil man would just destroy this Sonic?
Just
Server.
friendships all over the world.
Yeah.
I burned that place down, dude.
The way you told that story was just like fucking incredible. It was hilarious.
You didn't just burn it
Like-
down, like you destroyed a
It's like-
community.
I did, dude. I gained their
'cause
trust, man.
You spoke with the conviction of a man on a mission, man.
Yeah.
You know, they never. I checked back, dude. That server never. It never came back up. Ever. I even.
Terrible.
Here's a continuation of that. You're talking. Rob, you're talking about the one where. The Minecraft where I gained those people's trust, right?
Yes.
Okay. So after that incident, I had gone back to the forum and said,
Okay.
"Yo, dude, my cousin was messing with my Minecraft account. So if he did anything, you know, just like let me back in. Like I had a great time playing with you." And he was like, the dude, he was like, "Oh man, oh dude." Yeah, hold on. Well, we're just like trying to set up some like new security measures and stuff. Cause man, like a bunch of other people we found out were doing the same thing.
Oh my
Oh
god.
god. Oh.
So yeah, they
jeez.
never. I don't think they ever came back, dude.
Inspired a generation.
King Kai, Minecraft. I miss you, bro. Sorry.
Oh god.
His name was King Kai.
His name is King Kai.
So you screwed with God?
Oh man. If I could
Okay.
say sorry to him, I wouldn't.
Well,
Would you
here's
say
your
sorry?
chance. You can publicly apologize.
Oh.
He obviously is a big listener to this podcast.
I guess I got drowned out, but I said if I could say sorry to him, I wouldn't.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I knew that's what you said.
It was, dude. When I dropped that flint in front of that sign, oh man, I knew there was no regrets, dude.
No
Wow.
regrets. No warning.
When that,
You live for that.
dude, just to see all
Okay.
of them shit themselves at once, and then start blaming each other,
Oh god. And
When-
knowing you're the one who did
and
it.
knowing that all they had to do was walk into my house and see like all the elaborate tunnels I built. Like
So funny.
Matt's an emotional arsonist.
like
This is the guy who drove us to the airport. So-
all they had to do was look in my chest that I had and be like, holy shit, this guy has this dude fucking has flint and dynamite all over this place. What's going on?
Well, what's funny is that they sort of had a society going and that had rules, and they still sort of abided by the rules. That's what's hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I'm
They're
glad
like,
you
no matter how
enjoyed that.
suspicious, we're not going to enter in anyone's home. No,
It's like no.
we need a search warrant first.
Like there was, I think that server had about 7 regulars and then like 4 in and outers. Dude, you'll
Oh god.
like just knowing you did something bad, but then you see all of them like start putting the blame on each other. Man, it's a weird feeling.
Yeah.
That is a pretty weird feeling.
Especially
Sounds like
when
you got
know-
a lot of satisfaction out of it, though.
It was
man.
pretty satisfying though.
Yeah.
'Cause, man,
So,
Oh
Kelly,
my god.
do you have any
Yeah.
other questions?
Yeah, I believe you had a couple more
Yeah.
questions. Kelly.
that was really nice because we just kind of like went from one thing to the other, and you
Yeah.
discussed a lot. I guess
Hmm.
if there's anything else that you wanted to tell the listeners, anything about yourself.
Well, I guess, let's see. I've been on YouTube since like 2006, I believe. Sounds like 13.
Cool.
Oh my
And
god.
right before YouTube got bought up by Google, even. If anyone remembers that dark time.
yeah.
Yeah.
Google Video.
But yeah, I didn't start making videos till like 2008, 2009. And then, I don't know, I really didn't even get into filmmaking until I was like 15 years old, really passionately get into filmmaking.
Cool.
But I guess the first things like I started doing was like Rooster Teeth videos. I took like, I don't know if you guys listen to the Rooster Teeth podcast or not, or if you guys are even familiar with Rooster Teeth.
Yeah.
I did for a little bit, but I haven't caught
Okay.
up.
Yeah.
Okay.
I actually
Mm.
just started listening to their podcast, and it's funny because like I heard of Red versus Blue, but I didn't
Mhm.
really know about Rooster Teeth until Mega64 did those videos with them, which is funny because I think a lot of people it's like had the opposite. You know,
Yeah, it
but-
was sort of, yeah, exactly. It was sort of the opposite for me.
Oh, okay.
No, but yeah, I've been like a big Rooster Teeth fan since like 2006, 2007. Yeah, I bought all their DVDs. I have their 10-year Blu-ray box set of all of Red versus Blue. I'm a pretty hardcore fan, and I've been on that community website as long as I've been on YouTube as well. So like 7 years in June it'll be. No, yeah. So that was like the first like fan community I really got into, and I started making videos for. And I took like basically I split up because back when YouTube had like 10-minute upload limits, if you remember those dark times as well.
Yeah. 10 minutes. So.
Yeah.
What is it
I would
now?
basically.
It's
It's unlimited.
dude. Yeah.
It's unlimited.
Really?
Because they have so many
Yeah.
servers. Yeah.
Like,
They have so many servers.
Because I remember only like it was maybe 2 years ago where YouTube was like, "Congratulations, you can now have it up to 15 minutes," and I've always thought that the limit was 15.
Yeah. Our podcasts, dude, they're all up there. They're past.
I know that.
Yeah.
Wow. I guess I'm just an idiot.
No, it's all good.
Oh my god. Actually, should I talk about this? Yeah. I played a weird game lately.
Snoop
I
Dogg?
already told you, James. It's okay. It's this weird PC game. It's a dating sim. But what's
the
really
pigeons.
yeah, you date
Oh,
pigeons.
wait. Are you talking
Oh.
about Hatoful Boyfriend?
Yes.
Oh,
my
Jinx.
god.
Did you all know what it is, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. What
Let's
about
explain to the viewers at home who don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, it's a dating sim where you're this human girl who goes to a all pigeon high school. and what's great about it is, you know how in dating sims where the characters are drawn as anime and there's a drawn background. There's drawn backgrounds, but the characters aren't drawings of pigeons, but they're actual pigeon like photos and just plastered on.
Yeah, it's just photoshopped in against like these
photoshopped in.
generic anime backgrounds.
Yeah, and I love it so much. Actually, these are
Now-
so bad.
Now, how many endings have you gotten, James?
Wait,
Oh,
how
sorry,
many
Gerard.
endings
Sorry.
Are there?
Oh,
How many endings
How many
are
endings? There's a lot.
Really?
Yeah. Because
Like I was killed off the first time by the.
Oh
doctor.
yeah. Oh my god. Do you want to explain that whole thing?
How do I start that? Just like the relationship I was building with this guy, and then just being hacked.
It's just that whole game is like, I think they made a sequel to it as well.
There's a sequel?
I swear, I think there's a sequel.
Wow.
No way.
Oh my God.
But I may be wrong.
Yes.
Or maybe
It
like
was
a
released in 2012.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
Called Holiday Star.
Yes, that's it.
Yeah.
That's
And it has
yes.
even more pigeon variety now.
Oh my god.
The sequel has doves and other birds. Can you date hummingbirds in this?
But here's the thing, though. Not
Yeah.
all the birds in Hatoful Boyfriend
Oh my
are
God.
pigeons, though.
Well, yeah, I know that.
They're like, aren't there? Isn't the doctor like a finch? He's like a fucking
Yeah,
finch.
he's a fish. Wait, are you looking this up for the first time, Matt?
Yeah, I'm losing my shit.
Yeah. Yeah, Matt, like this series is so hilarious. I can't believe it exists, but it does, and it's hilarious. And it's not like a random Flash game; it's an actual PC game that was
No,
released.
it's a real game that got
Okay.
actually released to the
I'm
Japanese
losing it.
public.
I'm fucking losing it, dude.
It's so
Uh.
good. It's so good, Matt. It's amazing. I actually plan on getting all the endings and beating it. I don't care. I'm adding that to my list. That
Oh
counts.
my god.
It's a real game. So I
Yeah.
like it.
There's this like fat looking little pigeon. It's killing me, dude.
Wait, which pigeon?
Dude, I just typed it in Google search. It's the second photo. It's like a fat little scrunched up pigeon, dude. I'm dying right now. I'm dying. Oh, you see
Wait, no, wait,
it,
okay,
Kelly?
Matt-
Do you see
Matt-
it?
Yeah.
That,
Yeah.
look what I just posted down there. That's the.
Oh my god. That's it. That's the one, the fat one.
That's the doctor. That he Matt. He killed me with a cleaver.
That's right.
Oh my god.
Date him?
Oh my god.
Wait, do you actually date the birds, right?
Yeah. Well, that's
are you
what you have to
trying-
do.
You should.
Who did you try to date? Who did you fall in love with?
Okay. What was?
Oh,
Hey, Gerard,
Yeah.
can you introduce me to these birds?
Yes. Yes, I can.
Who are these birds?
These. God, how do I start? Like, how do I start that? Like,
I don't know, man.
Well,
this is my pheasant. Like, his favorite seed is sunflower.
I'm actually curious. Are there personalities like
his favorite scene is sunflower.
like anime tropes? Or is
Yeah,
it-
actually. Oh, no, it's all anime trope. Okay, I'll introduce you to some. There's
Okay.
Ryu the Kawara. He's the pigeon. He's like the friendly type. He's like just the normal pigeon that you. He's just the all around main pigeon.
He's a nice guy.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing, though. But here's the creepy thing. The girl is a teenager. All the pigeons are technically like adults, right?
They're adult birds and they're the same height as humans. Like apparently birds have gotten smarter in society. And like now they're living with it's okay. Yeah, that is it. My favorite is Nageki. That bird. He like lives in the library and he's like the shy, quiet boy type.
Oh my god.
Holy shit.
The box art is a hatched egg.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
And like you really have to think like these birds like the writing is pretty funny, especially since like they remind you a lot that they're birds. And that they're like,
Of course.
oh, like that's those seeds you gave me a tummy ache.
Oh no.
Oh,
That's
my God.
right. If you
You
give
guys-
the birds a wrong like type of seed, they'll fly out the window and reject you.
Yeah.
Oh my
Okay,
God.
so wait, you
I'm
want to
looking up cosplay.
Oh my no. No. That doesn't exist.
What?
There's no way.
What?
Oh, it does.
Wait,
Oh my god.
wait, there's a lot of cosplay for it. What's interesting about this, guys, like the plot is post-apocalyptic. Like apparently the bird flu H1N5 was so deadly that it spurred human scientists into starting some operation to develop a counter virus, but it made birds smarter, apparently. Yeah, that's the plot. That's the plot.
That's-
And this new virus ended up mutating the pigeons, and now they're intelligent beings, and they live side by side with humans.
Oh man, I got tears in my eyes.
And apparently, like, they started a war with the humans. Like, this is what I learned in class, by the way, in the game.
Oh.
And there was,
Oh,
like,
of course.
a shit ton of wars,
Oh.
and most of the human race is wiped out, and most of it's pigeons. There's only a few humans.
Anthropomorphic pigeon.
I'm losing my shit. Oh my god.
And the main character's an experiment, like, to see if pigeons and humans can live together and coexist in peace.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's the plot. You're in school so that you can... There's an experiment just to see if pigeons and humans can live together and form bonds.
Oh my
Hence you
God.
dating the pigeons.
Oh my god.
Yep.
Well,
Yeah.
Beautiful.
It's a hell of a game.
Wow. I don't want to derail the topic or anything, but you guys will never believe what I found.
Oh.
What did
Okay.
you find?
Go for it.
What did you find?
Click that link.
Minecraft. Oh my god, are you... Is this what I think it is?
Kelly, you know what my username is.
that's you.
Wait, what?
Oh my god.
Wait, what is your username?
It's,
Don't
the,
mention it.
it's the Silent Circus.
Okay.
Read the next post right after.
Oh my
This
god.
is it. This is it, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it.
This is it.
That's
Which
Holy
comment
shit.
specifically? I'm reading through all this.
scroll up two posts and you'll see King Kai, the victim.
Oh, okay.
I love how specific you are with Colombian get lava on it.
Hope you didn't pour lava on anything.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
By the way, that other post that I put, it says, "Oh, someone barricaded my doors with cobble. I did it to myself."
Yeah. Yeah, I read that.
Just to hold up the. Oh man, what's going on here?
Oh
Like,
my
just
god.
You're literally, you're literally throwing like all these lies and just building a bigger fire here.
Social engineering 101.
Indeed.
Oh man,
That's fucking great, dude.
I thought they had lost these forums, but
It's still here.
oh man,
Still here.
it's still here. I wish
But,
I could join them.
Back to my YouTube video.
Yes.
Yeah, I dig your videos, dude.
No, but my Rooster Teeth videos, they were pretty popular. I did a comparison of the remastered versions of Red vs. Blue, like the first 4 seasons and the original, and then apparently got mentioned on the Drunk Tank podcast, now called
awesome.
the Rooster Teeth podcast a couple times. This is like July 2010. That was really cool.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
It's pretty sweet.
2010 was actually when I made my first film. It was called The Ball. It was literally, it was about a killer baseball. And it was just, it's the worst thing I've ever made, and I don't know how at the time I thought it was good, but it was just, the only good part is that my friend like cameos in it, and he at one point he gets attacked by the baseball. He gets like hit in the nuts, and the first line he says is like typically he would say like he'd be like in pain or something. The first line that comes out of his mouth is, "Oh, Charlotte's Web."
Oh, Charlotte's Web!
Charlotte's Web?
Most random thing. Do you have that film on YouTube?
Yes, I have it. I have it on YouTube.
Charlotte's
If you want to
Web.
link it in the description, I will
Charlotte's
give you it
Web.
later.
I like-
It's 16 minutes long. It's like 15 minutes long, but it's worth it just for that line. It really is. It's fucking great. But yeah,
So you have bloopers as well.
I have bloopers as well. I have a blooper because my brother was also the cameraman for a couple shots, and one of the shots, he's supposed to zoom in, he's supposed to hold the shot, then pan over and zoom, and he just held the camera for like a minute and a half. And then I'm in the shot, so I'm like, I could feel like a minute goes by, and I like turned to him and was like, "Did you pan over?" I just scream at him, "You gotta do the shot right!" Oh my god, that was bad. That was just, I don't even know what I was doing back then.
It's
but
fine.
oh
Back
my
in high
god,
school, I was crap. Like, I was really bad. I was also into film, and I knew that I wasn't very good at it, so what I would do is a lot of my videos would be intentionally crap. Like, that's the joke. But
Yeah,
I didn't do a good job at that either.
No, but here's the thing though. Right
Yeah.
after that, my second film that I ever made was my portfolio film for NYU.
Oh.
And then I got in. And it's a film that's literally the exact opposite. There's no dialogue. I'm the only actor, and I think the only reason I got in because I could show off that I could shoot wide shots and I could edit together a film well. I feel like because there's no dialogue in it, because I knew if there was dialogue, it would suck.
Gotcha.
So I don't know. It's
impressed that you could put together a video and edit, and you could do all these things. That's what it was really about.
yeah.
Editing was always my favorite part of making videos.
Yeah.
Of course. That's my passion, really, is editing. Yeah, but then after I made that portfolio film, I got into NYU, and that was fucking amazing. And then shortly after that, I started making Mega 64 fan videos. They started favoriting them, and then it just went from there, really. And now, and then I sort of have become a staple, I guess, in the Mega 64 fan community, I suppose. So
Yeah, I see your videos like everywhere, dude.
Awesome.
yeah, I just recently completed the best of series. I just did a whole series of the best moments of Rocco and Derek and Sean and Garrett, and then I did Eric and Brian and Frank and Kevin. So
Those are really interesting because
Yeah.
they make you realize how different they are
Exactly.
from each other. Because
Yeah.
when
Yeah.
you watch them together, you kind of forget how different they each are. And it just kind of sort of just blends together when they're talking together. But like you see those moments, you're like, holy shit, Derek is messed up.
oh no, like the
Yeah.
top comment on like the first Derek video is like someone saying, I never knew how fucked up Derek was. Because it's just him talking about like fucking babies and wanting
Yeah.
to
Holy crap.
wanting to have sex with a baby as it's coming out of the mother's womb.
Yeah, I remember that. Oh god,
Holy shit.
I remember that.
He talks
Oh.
about I think the first clip that I posted in the first video was he doesn't know where the clit is, and it was just so awkward.
Oh yeah,
So-
that was pretty funny.
Karen was talking about the Antichrist, and then Derek sort of like pretty much revealed he doesn't know where the clitoris was. And then Rocco was like, Derek Acosta satisfying all the ladies.
Yeah.
That was fun. I don't know. It's like that, and then I used to do like dubstep remixes from Mega 64, and yeah, so like that. I did the best ofs. I took like 5 months to do, and I guess
you-
right now
Did you make one with a Cher song?
a Cher song. No,
Okay.
I don't believe so. I guess the only other thing was I also did 2 videos that were a collaboration with another really talented Mega 64 fan video guy, Joe64. I don't know if you guys
okay.
know about him.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
I saw his videos.
That's
Yeah.
actually, I think that's how I first found you. I think
Hmm.
was a
Yeah.
collab video because I was already following him, and
Yeah,
I started following you once I saw that.
that was really fun to do. Joe's a really cool guy. Apparently, he's going to college in Europe right now. Yeah, he's a really cool guy, and we've done 2 parts now, and we really want to do a 3rd part this year. So hopefully, look out for that sometime this year.
Awesome.
Oh, Rob, are you ever gonna do that podcast that you did again?
Oh God, that train wreck. Yeah, I did one episode of a podcast that's called the Cell Shock Podcast, and it was with me, and it was with this woman named Kelly Patrick, aka Wasted Wings on Twitter. She's a really great comic colorist and just artist in general. She's
Okay.
great. Yeah, I had her on, and I had this guy named Ryan Rosenblum. He's a Mega 64 fan. They're both Mega 64 fans. They're both friends of mine, and we just shot the shit for like an hour and a half. And it was just sort of like I wanted to be something more, but then I like wanted to have like different guests on every week, and then that sort of just fell apart. And now at this point, I'm not sure if it's ever going to come back. It might if I can find an interesting guest for the revamped show. So yeah, I really don't know at this point, Kelly. I'm sorry to say, I'm not sure.
It's okay. You see how hard it is just to get people who do this regularly together.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just yeah.
Exactly.
All the time zones and
True.
Yeah, I haven't been able to do it because I work like a night shift. So
Life happens.
True, but I just want to say one last thing about Ryan Rosenblum. He's actually right now, Kelly, you may remember this vaguely, but he called into the podcast I think around January or February, talking about the Mega 64 fan film he's working on.
Oh yeah, about Falls, was it?
Yes, about Falls, and I'm
Yeah.
actually helping him out on that. I'm co-writing the script with him and another one of his writers, and we're just really hammering that out right now. It's really into pre-production, and hopefully, right now he just sent out production packets to his actors, Mega 64 and myself. And right now we basically, the script is pretty much done at this point. We may do one or two more drafts, and then hopefully soon he's going to get started on principal photography. It's really interesting. I think it's a really great idea. I think the script's really great. It really just all comes down to casting right now. I think he said he had all the equipment, or he's going to rent all the equipment, and yeah, and there are going to be some surprise guests. I'm not going to say who, but there are going to be some surprise cameos. Yeah. So I mean, I'm
Hanks.
Tom Hanks. Yes.
Oh shit! I shouldn't have said that.
Oh,
Ruined
fuck.
it.
I'm
God damn it,
sorry.
Kelly. No, it's looking to be really great, and I'm really excited, and I can't wait for him to get started, because I'm actually also going to be probably shooting a tie-in short film for his film as well, and I'm probably going to be doing some voices or whatever he needs me to do. And hopefully he wants to get the first episode, or at least the first part of the first episode, out by July. So yeah, I guess look forward to that.
Cool.
Awesome.
Nice.
Sound busy.
Yeah,
We
I am busy.
we got a podcast.
True.
Ha, ha,
True.
ha.
You have a
All we
great
talk about is what video games we play
So,
or
and
that
whose
one.
lives we ruin in said video games.
so what have you guys been playing?
Mm,
What
Rob,
about
do you play? That's a weird question to ask, but are
I,
you into games?
Am I into games? I mean, I play. I play Barbie Horse Adventure here and there.
Oh,
but,
yes.
No, I totally
Yeah.
did. It's
Thank you.
okay.
So have I.
I returned it.
But
I was mad.
yeah, I play some. I play some big rigs over the road racing
Holy
too occasionally,
shit.
but
Yeah.
I mean only the most top quality games available on the market.
Gingerbread
I mean,
Man.
Alex Navarro,
Chris
game
too.
of choice.
yeah.
but no, in all seriousness, no, yeah, I mean, I've been playing video games since I was like 5 years old on the Nintendo 64. I'm really young here, but that was my first console ever.
That's cool, man.
It's all
Um,
good.
This is Gerard's first console, right?
Yeah, I've played games before that, but the first console I ever owned was an N64.
Mm-hmm. But no, I just have so many great memories. Donkey Kong 64, Paper Mario, Super Mario 64, Banjo-Kazooie,
Max.
Banjo-Tooie,
Cool.
Super Smash Brothers. Although I liked Melee a lot more, to be fair.
Yeah,
I
well,
feel
it
like
is
that's the
better.
best game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was so basically like for the first I guess 8 years of my life, I was a hardcore Nintendo fan. I had Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance SP. Bought the DS in like December 2004 when it first came out. But then like around it was like 8, 9, so I was like still pretty young. But I my brother got an Xbox, and then I started playing Halo with my friends and stuff like that, and that was fun. Lots of LAN parties and stuff. So
Yep.
Always
yeah,
fun.
and so I guess I started getting into like Xbox gaming, 360 eventually. Then I bought a PS3 like a couple years ago just to play Uncharted 2, which is one of my favorite games of all time. Fucking love that game.
I need to play it.
I haven't played any of the Uncharted.
I'd recommend
Yeah.
starting with 2, to be honest. I mean, you can
Yeah.
totally skip one.
I tried the
Yeah.
first one and I kind of lost interest. and
Mhm.
I didn't like the combat system.
Yeah.
I like the exploration.
Well,
and
hasn't
stuff.
hasn't combat been weak in like all the games?
I'd say 2. It's like the most interesting
Yeah,
because there's like so many great set pieces.
I
You
do
sort
want
of-
to play 2 though. I really want to
Yeah.
play 2 because I hear too many good things about it.
Yeah, 2 is fantastic. It really is.
Okay.
Also, yeah, I bought a PS3 for that, and also Heavy Rain, which is one of my favorite games.
Cool.
That's pretty cool.
Have you guys played Heavy Rain?
No.
I haven't.
Yes, a little bit.
Yeah, I played a little bit of it.
Not
Uh,
enough. Not enough.
Not enough to appreciate it, though.
So sorry.
I should play more.
Have you played it in French?
No, but I'm sure
can.
it's better because the
Because
voice acting except for the female lead and the guy that plays the guy who plays like the overweight like sort of detective who's American. They're both pretty good, but the guy who plays Ethan and the FBI agent,
Oh,
they're
God.
sort of like you can tell like their French accents are sort of like coming through at times, which is like weird. But no, I just really love that game. Even though I don't know it, I just really enjoyed it. But I bought a PS3 for those 2 games, really, like back in 2010,
That's awesome.
and
Pretty cool.
and right now the most recent games I've played have been Battle Block Theater.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Fuck, I want to play that game.
How is it?
It's really fun. It's really fun with friends. I played on a couple of Kelly. I think you may have seen it, and you guys may or may not have seen it. But on a couple of Garrett Hunter's poorly played streams, I played with him, and
cool.
that was really fun.
That's pretty awesome.
Oh, I
That's
didn't
pretty
see.
sweet.
I didn't see you playing with him. That's awesome.
That's
Yeah,
pretty
I
cool.
was. Yeah, my gamer tag, is different from every other username. So I had to message Garrett and tell him, "Oh, this is Jedi fan." So then I got to play, which was cool. But I played that, and I also played most recently Bioshock Infinite.
Very cool.
Oh, me too.
Oh, did you hear us talk about that?
I did hear you talk about it.
The last cast.
Yes, I did.
I beat it.
So,
Oh, James has
Oh,
a
cool.
lot to say.
what did you think about the part where he lost his arm?
It's pretty good.
Oh
Pretty
yeah,
good.
I remember that. I just remember that right now.
Oh man.
James is gonna lose his shit, so be careful.
Okay.
Be careful.
Well-
Here it comes.
Go on, James.
What?
Here it comes.
Okay.
What are you
Stage
talking
is
about?
set for James. Just say what you need to about it. I already know what he thinks.
Here it
Oh,
comes.
I think it sucks
No, I'm-
shit.
No, no, wait, James,
Well-
what'd you say?
I'm sorry. I think it sucks shit. I hated it. Oh man.
Okay. Okay.
I personally love it, but I understand why he hates it.
Yeah, I understand.
Did you play the first game, James?
Yeah, I did.
Did you play the second game?
He
Uh-huh.
did play the second game.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you think
I
Bioshock
did.
Infinite is worse than Bioshock 2?
I wouldn't say worse, but it still sucks shit.
Wow.
Damn, man, those are hard. Those are some harsh words.
Dude, I'm sorry. The last battle still wasn't a boss. At least in the first Bioshock, it's not the best boss ever, but it's
It's
Atlas.
a boss.
Fuck
It's
it.
a final
It's-
boss.
You
Sure.
know, it kept.
Do haven't played first one yet.
Wait, Kelly,
Well-
did you beat Infinite?
I haven't beaten any of them.
Are you gonna play Infinite?
Well, I own at least the first one. I'm gonna need to play that.
All right.
Yeah, you don't need to, but I
I feel like I do at this point.
You don't. Really.
Bioshock 1 is great. It's
Bioshock
great. It's a
was
great
alright.
game.
And also,
recommend
my favorite professor in college, his favorite game of all time is Bioshock. So
Oh.
I'm really, I'm kind of curious as to why.
Well, it's like I think it's like right now it's like $10-15 if you bought it on like Amazon. So
Mine.
I remember I bought mine for 16.
mhm.
Wait, what was 16?
Like,
Bioshock.
The first Bioshock.
Oh, I already own it on Steam. I just
Oh,
haven't
okay.
gotten around to it.
Should I?
Okay.
Whoa.
Oh,
Whoa!
Oh, what was that?
I got hit by a milk truck.
Oh shit!
You know, really?
No, milk truck.
But milk truck.
Was that coming from you, Jor?
Yeah, that
Okay.
was James.
No, it's coming
That
from
noise.
my.
Have you ever?
I don't know. A lot of traffic goes by my
Like-
window.
No, but
Yeah,
no. I just want to say quickly about my thoughts on Bioshock Infinite, if that's
dude,
okay.
go for it. Go for it.
I do agree with you, Gerard. I really enjoyed it as well. I just thought that the story, I think, was like awesome. I think the fact that a game decided to tackle topics sort of like quantum physics and quantum mechanics and multiverse theory, I thought that was so cool.
Yeah, no,
Um,
I appreciated it and I really did enjoy it, but I can at the same time I can see why people wouldn't like it. You know,
Well, James, refresh me with your complaints.
Yeah.
Well, I've always had gripes with gameplay. Like,
Uh-huh.
yeah,
I mean, well, I'm gonna be real. I'm not good at Bioshock. Okay, I'm not
Okay.
good at any of this series at all.
Uh-huh.
Like, I die constantly, and
Okay.
the main thing is I can never know. I can't tell what direction I'm ever getting attacked at.
Sure.
But
Sure.
it
Okay.
just sounds like a genre that's not really for you, or is it
Yeah.
just with
Yeah.
Bioshock?
yeah,
Yeah, I
I'm just
feel
not
like
that
the
good. I'm
first
not a big fan of FPSs in general.
Like I
either.
will say that like, okay, I thought it was good. I thought it was great even, but 10 out of 10. You know what I mean? I don't like it was not perfect. Clearly not. No
No,
way.
it's not. No, it's not
I mean, I
a
can-
perfect game. No, because no game is
Okay, well-
perfect. No
Yeah,
game's
Well, anyone can like I know, but I remember back when like a game that would get a 9 or even 10, like 10
I mean,
was like a rare thing.
I still
you know what I
thought
mean?
the story was good, but like, yeah, gameplay.
I thought, yeah,
Go on.
yeah. I can sort of see that. I mean, the first Bioshock's gameplay, to be fair, I mean, Bioshock Infinite is very similar
yeah.
to
Yeah.
the gameplay of Bioshock 1
That's
and
fine.
2, to be
and,
fair.
and to be fair, yeah, by the end of Bioshock Infinite, I was just miserable.
hmm
There were certain areas, there were certain points in the game where the difficulty spiked. There were certain areas in the game where like okay, remember the ghost when you had to chase
Yes.
that
Yes.
that was not fun.
Admittedly, it was cool. The concept of the ghost was cool, but
No,
the
yeah,
fights were sort of
Yes.
the fights
yes.
were a bit difficult. Yeah,
That's
But
what I
here-
mean. Like I
yeah.
enjoyed the concept. Like I'm a story guy. Like I
Yeah,
am
me too.
so lenient on like problems with the game if the story is like good.
True.
You know what I mean? Like I'm that
Yeah,
kind of
exactly.
guy. So
Yeah,
I
me
love
too.
the game for that. But yeah, that wasn't exactly fun, and that was really one of the few times in the game where you had to backtrack. Like to like advance the plot, you had to backtrack.
Sure. No, yeah, it definitely was.
Felt a little padded, like the middle portion. Of
No, there definitely was padding there to extend the story.
Granted,
Otherwise,
it
it
wasn't
definitely would have
that
been
bad.
shorter. No, I don't think it was bad padding. It was just padding. You know.
yeah.
Um,
It's like it's already a short game, and they got to extend it like another 30 minutes.
Yeah, another 30 minutes to an hour, basically,
Yeah,
depending
but
on the
this is-
difficulty
but
level.
This is, I do admit that like a lot of my complaints for the game is nitpicky.
Uh huh.
You know, like so. But do you feel like there was like not that there were no problems, but do you feel like there was a big glaring issue with the game, or you just felt like it just had minor problems?
I think the only. I feel like overall, I thought the only issue that I could really honestly see with it was the. I guess sort of the. I guess maybe the gameplay in terms of the shooting mechanics. Which, I mean, if you think about it, it's a first-person shooter. You have to understand
Yeah.
that going in.
Yeah.
And I thought what was interesting that differentiated it from the first two Bioshocks and really every other first-person shooter was like the concept of the skyhook. I thought that was really fun.
Yeah.
Getting on the skyhook and being able to like strategically jump off and kill enemies and knock them off platforms.
No, I personally
like
had a lot of fun with that. That was fun.
Yeah, I thought in terms of the shooting mechanics, I thought that was like the most fun part.
Yeah.
Because everything else sort of felt like Bioshock 1 and 2.
Yeah. Well, it's certainly one of my like favorites of the year so far.
No, definitely me too.
Definitely.
I honestly don't really see a huge glaring issue with the game. It is a lot of nitpicking for me anyway. I just was so enveloped in that world. Like if a game has a great world, a great aesthetic, I just fall for that. Like that's why I sort of love games like Fallout 3 and the Elder Scrolls series, which I'm not sure if you guys have played or not.
I
do, but like they're like I've played those games before, but I didn't have like it's interesting like I feel like at this point like I've played so many games like all of us have that we've sort of just became a little not cynical, but it's hard to get into a game because like we've just played so many. You know what I mean? Because like I can see that. We sort of like look for the like, oh, okay, this is our protagonist, this is our villain, there's gonna be a twist, but like with Infinite I was invested. Like I was invested with a lot. I actually cared, you know.
I was still because you know why? Because I think the relationship between Elizabeth and the player character and between Booker, I think they weren't just Booker wasn't just the faceless voiceless protagonist like the first two Bioshocks. He was an actual character, which I really appreciated.
I liked that actually, and it helped that it was Troy Baker, and again,
exactly,
Kanji for Persona 4. What else did he do?
Oh, he's done shit.
Vincent,
he's Yuri,
and Catherine, right?
And Tales of Vesperia.
Yeah,
he's going to be in The Last of Us.
Yes,
which is one of my most anticipated games this year as well. Can't wait for that.
Yeah, my friend is like QA for that. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, but Troy Baker, he's amazing. He lent himself really well to the role.
Yeah.
But I thought Elizabeth though was just her whole character. I thought was great. I think she's one of the like best female like written characters ever in gaming.
In a while. I definitely agree, like in a long time.
Sorry, James, go ahead.
I did like how it didn't cop out and turn into another story of Stockholm Syndrome.
Yeah, I know, but what I did like about it is that people who you'd expect to be the good guys, how there was that rebel group, like no one's a good guy. There's no good guy in the story. And the story is about this one guy. Like, even though there's a lot of stuff going on, it's really all about Booker.
Yeah.
Booker and Elizabeth. And their relationship.
Yeah.
Like, Elizabeth is part of the relationship, but it's like all of it was just a choice Booker made. And by the end of the game, he sort of made all the choices, is how I'd like to look at it.
Yeah, I mean, we shouldn't go too heavy into spoilers and let.
I wouldn't. Yeah, of course not. I'm just being.
Kelly, I'm sure Kelly and Matt both want to play this game, so
I played the shit out of it, man.
Yeah, he finished it.
Matt,
I think I'm the only one who hasn't played it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And if Max was here, he also played it and he liked it a lot.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Oh, well, I guess I'll get Matt to talk because I feel bad. You guys have just been sitting.
No, it's fine.
It's all good.
Yeah, Matt. What did you think of the game?
It was. I liked it, dude. Time travel tickles my fancy. Oh shit! Sorry, Kelly.
What?
Well, shit.
Oh, Matt. I'm playing Alundra too.
Oh God, how is it?
It's way better than I thought.
Oh.
Yeah, it's good.
I will get on that after I beat Alundra 1.
Oh my god, like it's not a spoiler at all, but like this is sort of like a random scene in the game. It's not even a cutscene. It's just a random house in the village. There's this one dude who has this poster of just a half-naked woman, and his bed and floor are just sprawled with tissues.
What?
Yeah,
Shit.
That's
I'm
the
serious.
most random thing.
What
Yeah,
are these?
It's an Alundra 2. It's a PS1 game, and I was so
Okay.
surprised to see that. And if you stare at the poster, like the guy walks in and goes, "What are you doing here? This is my place. Get out."
That is so random.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that really was weird to me because it's a kids game for the most part, and then you just see that his room is just sprawled with tissues.
Yeah, he must be sick a lot, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, he must be sick.
Must have gotten a bad case of something.
The sniffles or
Exactly. But what are those games? Electra 1 and 2. What are they about?
Alundra.
Alundra.
They are.
it's a Zelda clone.
Yeah.
Kind of.
That's all the clown.
Is that
Okay.
the one with the animal thing with the long black ears? Oh, or is that Klonoa?
Yeah, it's
That's
Klonoa.
Klonoa.
Yeah, that's.
I confuse those two. I don't know why. They're
Hey,
probably
it's okay.
incredibly
If,
different.
no, but if that scene was in Klonoa, Jesus Christ.
That's why I was like, whoa.
No.
Holy
It's a
shit.
it's a very anime-esque game.
It is? It is?
Yeah, very. Like, there's
Oh.
actually, like, in the very beginning of the game, you see, like a bad guy jump into the air with his attack, and the good guy jump into the air with his attack, and they're both about to clash, and someone just walks in the room and goes, "Wait a second," and both stop midair just to look.
Ah.
It's very humorous. I enjoy it.
Let's check
It's
it
fun.
out. I'll give it another chance.
If I had a PS1, I'd check it out.
Well, do you have a PS2?
No.
Aw. Wait, you have...
Oh.
Wait, PS3, is it the older model, or... Yeah, what PS3
It is
do you have?
the Slim. It is the Slim.
The Slims play PS1, Jar. So.
Oh, good.
They do?
Well, I don't have a Slim, so I
Yeah,
wouldn't...
they do.
Well, then there you go. You could play it.
Oh, okay.
Ah, Kelly. You can get crazy on it too.
I have a PlayStation and a PlayStation 2.
Dude.
Oh, I've been
Dang, that's awesome.
finishing a bunch of PS1 games. Like, I finished Jammer Lammy, Strider 2, Legend of Mana. So,
Nice.
How do you
I've
do
been-
this? I don't.
Niccolo.
He
Who?
doesn't have anything to do.
I do.
Whoa.
I got things to do. I go to school and I
No, he
sometimes...
goes-
He's got
No.
nothing.
But you have like a bunch of open days.
Oh, I know. Lately, yeah, I've been free a lot, which I actually don't want. I prefer working as opposed to just playing games all the time. I'd rather have more work
Of course.
because I like making money. Money's nice.
Who doesn't?
Money
Who
is
doesn't?
great.
Oh man.
I just sort of missed out on that whole PS1, PS2 era, unfortunately, because like I said, I was a Nintendo and an Xbox guy for the
Oh,
first
no,
like,
it
15,
happens.
16 years.
It
Alright.
happens. Because
Totally
I was a Nintendo fanboy till like maybe 01, 02. Yeah, 2001 I bought a PlayStation 1, and that's when I decided to just go back and play the games I missed.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's weird because when I was a kid, I grew up with Nintendo shit, but the first console I ever owned myself was a Genesis.
Oh, I
And
didn't.
So I was kind of like, I didn't like how everyone had to take a side.
I feel you, James.
You know what I mean? Like the whole Nintendo
feel
Sega
you.
thing.
Well, to be honest, as a kid, I never noticed that at all. That there was even like a competition between like two companies. You know, I just thought that stuff came out and people played.
No, yeah, it was the same with me because we sort of just grew up. I don't know. A lot of us had an Xbox and a PS2 and a GameCube and even like an N64, so it was never like a competition because we always had all the systems.
Well,
really.
you had all three. Yeah, yeah. But once you have all three, you just see how pointless it is.
Exactly.
It
Exactly.
Yeah.
doesn't mean anything, or
It's just all marketing, manufactured bullshit, really.
and just
Yeah.
dumb people. Oh, I'm playing Blue Dragon. That's awful.
I've vaguely heard of that game, but
Well, well, that's all you need to know. It's just the name. You don't need to know
Mhm.
anything else. It's just not
Mhm.
very
But
good.
Akira Toriyama.
Well, yeah, he did the art. And Moonwalker did the music. Apparently, was it Moonwalker? Wait, no. What's that company called? The guys who did the last story. They did the former Final Fantasy.
Uematsu?
The Eco
Yes,
team?
I think.
Oh, no.
Oh my god. Yeah. Nobuo Uematsu did Blue
Yeah,
Dragon's score.
Uematsu
Oh, yeah.
did the soundtrack, And Akira
That's
Toriyama
right.
did the art.
That's why.
Yeah,
That's
Toriyama.
specifically why Max bought it. I remember.
So yeah, that's the thing. It had like an all-star lineup. You know what I mean? Of like players who made this game, but it's just
Yeah.
bad.
Oh, really?
Oh wow,
Was?
Max
Dang.
liked it.
Wait, Blue Dragon? He likes it?
Yeah,
I heard it
he
was-
told me
Fine.
that I might not
Slight-
like it though. So
I heard it was slightly above mediocre.
Well, the problem with it is that it's like I don't have a problem with the gameplay. It's just bare bone RPG. It's Dragon Quest, just turn based. That's all it is, which is fine. The music's fine, but I have the huge problem I have are the characters and the cutscenes. You know what the Uncanny Valley is, right? You guys?
yeah.
Yeah.
That's how I feel. The faces are plastic. They don't move.
Yeah, a lot of it seems like during like the late '90s, a lot of FMV cutscenes just have these really bad like
yeah, but they had
plastic
an
faces.
excuse, but this was like Xbox 360.
Oh.
Yeah, exactly. And it's everyone's plastic. Whether they're happy or sad, the faces are still the same.
Oh God.
Yeah,
What,
and
really?
and their faces look very plastic.
That's
Like
weird.
think of Toy Story. Think of Woody, how he looks, but he's still like really expressive.
Yeah.
Imagine if his eyes don't roll, or if he can't smile or frown. Just
Oh,
that
God.
static look on his face.
That's scary.
You know
Damn.
that static look on his face where
Yeah.
he pretends to be a toy? That, but they're just talking. That's how it feels with me when I see these cutscenes. It's really unsettling, and it reminds me that it's a game. I can't get into it,
Try
but
to
it's
do the
okay.
effort.
What
Besides
game
that,
are we
it's
talking
okay.
about?
Blue
Blue
Dragon.
Dragon.
Oh, well, dang.
Oh, and it has like this rock song for every boss fight, where like you hear this guy go, "Ugh, this is the beginning," and it's so bad.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah, and it's like, and I keep hearing that song, and it's so bad. Like, apparently that's like their big like theme song or whatever for the game. It's this like grungy rock song, and this is like a JRPG.
Yeah.
It's that's how it goes. It sounds just as bad as I made it. That was
Hey,
one
it
of
was
the lyrics.
awesome in Final Fantasy X.
Wait, was it in? Yeah, in 10 that was cool. Yeah, when you because it was just a bunch of screaming. That was fun.
Matt, what was that song you shared with me earlier?
Which one? That
Whatever.
band? That terrible band?
Yeah,
Oh God.
you said it was the best thing ever.
I know, I was lying.
Yeah, that was pretty damn evident.
There's a band called YOLO. They dubbed themselves Mexican Core.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they do.
Oh,
Really?
Yeah.
Oh no.
holy fuck.
Oh,
I
Max!
didn't know-
Oh my God, Max is on.
Max.
I didn't know about Mexico.
Mexicore, dude.
Oh, Max is on?
Yes.
Yeah.
Matt.
Oh,
Oh.
shit.
And,
Was well, we'll let him say what he was doing.
Halfway through the podcast, we're gonna have the
He's
return
supposed
of the
to be
Max
fine.
once again. Return of the
Max
Max.
back.
Hi. You should greet him, Rob.
Max Quack Pack.
Hello.
Hello, Max.
Hey, how's it going?
Alright.
It's good.
It's good.
Is everybody tired already?
It's
Tired?
good to
Ask James. James, are you tired?
I'm not.
Max. Hello.
Hey,
This
nice
is
to meet.
this is Rob speaking.
Hey, Rob. Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you too, Max. There's a portion. There's a portion in the beginning of this podcast that we're just gonna edit out. Things were said.
I'm not. I'm
No,
good.
they weren't. No, they weren't.
I want to
What's
hear
it?
them. I want to hear them because I want to have a good laugh.
Yeah,
oh,
you'll,
Max.
you'll hear them eventually.
Well, I told them about. Have you ever heard of Hatoful Boyfriend?
About what?
Ooh, okay, I gotta tell him.
Hatoful Boyfriend. though.
Hatoful Boyfriend.
No,
Hatoful.
I have not.
Oh my god. Okay. Everyone, don't tell him. Don't look up anything. Don't you dare. I'll just post you. I'll prepare to be like shocked because like this is Matt's first time seeing it too. It's a dating sim where you date pigeons.
Oh, that sounds amazing.
Oh god, it is. Just look at that cover. Is that the cover? No, that's the. Oh shoot, that's like every Google image of it. Yeah, look it up anyway.
It's better.
Okay.
Number
Oh
2.
my God.
Oh my god, indeed.
This is beautiful. They're all.
Yeah, I
oh my
know.
god, they're all photorealistic. They're all photos of
Yes,
pigeons.
they're all photos of actual pigeons with anime backgrounds. And the best part, Max, they're all boys, and you control a girl.
I love this
And
so
they're
much.
all different kinds of birds. So if you don't like pigeon, there's dove.
You don't like pigeon.
There's a
Fin-
variety
there's
of bird for you.
There's finches.
There's finches. Yes.
Are there toucans?
No, there is a
Oh.
toucan, but he's a minor character.
No,
The game breaker.
I
Toucan.
love this photo in particular.
If it's a fat bird, I'm gonna lose it.
No, it's a bird in it's a bird in a suit.
Mon ami.
Mon ami.
I was telling them how I was playing that.
I like the picture that's right next to the one in the suit of the pigeon in the maid's outfit.
Yes.
That's-
oh
that's
man.
what-
Oh my god.
Oh, and that scene, and look, in that scene, that pigeon's a boy, by the way. And
My
he's-
God!
And he's all like,
Holy
and he's all like,
fuck.
and he's all like, guys, he's all like, it's a misunderstanding. It's only a transvestite bar. This is only a one-time gig. It's a job. This is what I do to make money.
My God!
Yes.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
it's an amazing game. But you know what's even better is that for some reason, for every pigeon, if you guys may have noticed, they have anime human characters as like the avatars.
I
Yes.
just saw that.
What
I was
the-
like,
what-
oh, is it like to just be like, don't worry, this is.
It's so you
this-
can cosplay more easily.
That's all it is. Yeah.
Basically,
True cosplayers will actually cosplay the pigeons,
And they have.
and
I
they
would-
have
and they
No.
have.
type in,
Oh.
type the name in and cosplay. And
No,
you'll-
true cosplayers would like dress up as the humans but be covered in bird shit.
oh my god.
They would bring seeds and there'd be doves all over them.
They tar and feather themselves.
Yeah.
Oh.
And they and someone dresses up as the finch and brings a cleaver.
Yes.
Oh. Need to tell Max about that.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh,
There's
Max.
a doctor in
Yes.
the game who, like, he killed me with a cleaver. Yeah,
Oh,
a
God.
bird killed me with a cleaver.
A
The
bird with
dialogue is so-
no opposable thumbs, and they never mention that the bird has opposable thumbs. He just magically can kill you and hold a cleaver in his wing.
I love that. Does it look like really shitty too, like the way they just sort of photoshopped a cleaver onto the wing or
See,
whatever?
I don't think they even show him
No,
with the cleaver.
they don't show it at all. It's just through text that he kills you and pulls out a cleaver.
Would that
Oh,
be
God.
a deal breaker?
A deal breaker. That's the greatest deal breaker.
You think there's a term for... You know how weeboo is like a term for people who like Japanese stuff?
Who are
yeah,
not
when it's-
Japanese.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think there's
Yeah.
one about humans who want to be these birds.
Oh man.
Oh, God.
We can think of that.
Yeah,
we can
furries?
come up with that.
Furries? They're called
Oh,
furries.
yeah, it's true.
No. Technically,
called
they
furries.
have feathers.
Feathers.
That's not furry.
Featherers. No.
No, we're just
Oh
thinking of
God, you actually reminded me. Like, you know that show Teen Titans, right?
Oh
Yes.
yeah.
I remember there were so many people going. This is again birds. You know how like there's the character Robin and then Raven.
Yes.
Both are bird names. Both start with an
Oh.
R and an N. They're
Wow.
both
I never.
birds.
I never thought about that actually.
Yeah,
Ah.
Except they're humans. They're
and
not
they'll say
actual
stupid
birds.
stuff. Yeah, and they'll say stupid stuff like birds of a feather. But I could see them in that game.
I would love.
Sure.
Is there like a
somebody
society
to-
that's offended? Oh, these guys are making fun of birds.
There you go.
Oh yeah, PETA would be
I found a
offended.
good Yahoo Answers.
These guys
Ooh.
Oh,
are
they're
making
boring.
fun.
They just.
They
Why
are
do-
making fun of my
What? Okay.
birds.
Okay, let's do a dramatic reading of this. Why do people like birds? They're boring. They just sit and chirp and keep you up at night. You can't play with them, so what's
Wait,
the point of
Do
having
you guys
one?
have like a random
I-
memory with like birds? Like I have.
Hold on. I just want to finish this. I just want to
Go
finish
go
this.
go ahead.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
I know you can teach them to talk and stuff, but still boring.
I think the answers are the funnier part.
And then the answer is by Angelone something, but you must have met some
Angelonius.
Angelonius. You must have met some boring birds. But then I have met some boring people in the pet section of answers too. A lot of birds, especially cockatiels. The larger parrots and some cockatoos are very friendly and playful if tamed very young. They will sit on your head, walk around on your desk, talk to you, play with toys that you give them, and love being petted and talked to. Birds sleep at night, so I don't know why you would expect them to keep you up. A poorly socialized bird will just sit and chirp. But that means no one took the time to train them. Some birds are as intelligent as a 2-year-old person, and those that talk do know what they are saying. They're not just spouting nonsense all the time.
Oh God!
If you want to go outside and run around, you need a dog or
a horse.
Oh my God. Yahoo Answers. I love you.
But if you want something you can play with while inside, cats and birds rival dogs for suitability there. Sources, vet and cockatiel owner. and then he just put Asker's rating 3 stars out of 5. Thanks.
I love these responses because they are in no way offensive, but they are so like out there. This is so wonderful.
Oh my God.
Real good. Bob the Budgie, and the picture is of a bird, and he's
parrot.
like, "You're probably one of those people who like dogs."
James.
There's nothing wrong with dogs other than the fact that I absolutely hate them.
Hey, James.
What up?
You want to hear a bird pun?
A bird? What?
A pun.
A bird pun.
Yes.
Go for it.
What happened when the owl lost his voice?
Who knows?
He didn't give a hoot.
Oh! Oh!
What do you call a bunch of
That was
chickens?
like a Barbara Dunkelman pun
Wait.
right there.
Wait, what do you call a bunch of chickens playing hide and seek?
But
Foul play?
Oh my God.
Wait, what?
Foul
say?
play?
Oh.
Birds playing games? What do you call it? Foul.
Okay. Good joke. Next joke.
What do you call a very rude bird?
I don't know.
A mockingbird.
Oh,
Where are you getting these from?
These are bad.
Let's get these from jokes.com, the leader in bird humor and bird puns, obviously.
Wait, there's a website?
No, there's not a sign of it. That was the joke.
Oh.
No.
these are
I
the
wish
worst
there was a
puns
website.
I've feathered heard.
Oh. Where do birds meet?
Holy shit.
how do birds mate?
How do birds meet?
In the Nest Cafe.
Wait,
Shut up.
that was bad.
Next.
That was just no laughs whatsoever. Not even a pity laugh.
Wait,
That
now
took me a second.
I want
Well,
to
it's
know.
supposed to be bad.
A nest
Okay.
cat.
That's
I
the
was-
point of puns.
I was just gonna say, Yahoo Answers though, like Keller, when you posted that, it reminded me of there's a Yahoo answer about like it's like someone asked, "Do you get pregnant if you pee inside their butt or something?" And it was written like a 13-year-old because it probably was a 13-year-old. It was, and the response, I forget the response, but it was like someone trolling with him. It was fucking great. Like Yahoo Answers, it's like so fucking hilarious.
Well,
Yahoo
well,
Answers is
is it true or not?
it's crazy.
Is it true? I don't know. I haven't peed in someone's butt yet, so I don't know if that gets you pregnant.
I think you need to
Yahoo
test your
Answers
theories.
will keep you like
Pee in
occupied.
someone's butt.
Indeed.
Here's a good question. This is a legitimate question.
Yes.
Yahoo Answers. Do blind people dream? What should they see?
Two blind
Blind
people
people
dream.
And if they do, what do they see?
Holy shit. Wait, hold on.
That's the interesting. Like if you really think about it, like, yeah, huh? No, it's just
That's crazy, right?
It's still pretty funny.
But still, it's like one of those things where it's like, oh wait, hold on a second.
Everyone
Hold on.
dreams.
They'd probably dream like shapes and colors and
No,
stuff
but-
like that.
But because of that, their nightmares must be terrifying.
Oh, fuck.
They're far more abstract.
Yeah, exactly.
They're like experimental films.
Oh.
Oh! I got another pun.
Oh God, what is
The
it?
bird.
Let's go.
Well, it's not a bird one, just a bad pun. I think I already told James this.
Uh-huh.
How often do chemists make jokes?
How often do chemists make jokes?
Periodically.
Oh.
Uh,
If I was with James right now, I'd touch him on the nose.
Wait, what do they do when a chemist dies?
What?
What? Wait, what?
When a chemist dies, what do they do with his body?
Carbon date?
They bury him.
Oh.
Uh,
That's dark.
Oh
The-
God.
to be perfectly honest,
Yeah.
these sound like jokes that the fucking show Big Bang Theory would have.
Oh
shit.
man.
That's dark.
That's,
Oh
God.
That's prolific material right there, though.
That's dark.
Yeah, Chuck Lorre, get on that shit. Mine these websites, man, for your next material. Bazinga and all that shit, you know?
Hey, memes are ruined by popular culture, so let's take these.
They
punts.
were never good.
They were never good. That's true. They were never good. But
They were never good.
I think because we thought of them as so throwaway either way, we could have laughed, and we never thought they were going to get as prominent as they are.
Yeah.
And now they are, and it's like, oh fuck, this is
Dude,
terrible.
yeah,
Stop.
I never wanted like LOL or LOL or any of this shit to ever hit actual language.
But it did.
They did.
It did.
Oh, it hit. I remember the first time I heard someone say LOL out loud with their mouths. And I was like, shit, you can't really be saying that right now, can you?
like LOL.
I used to say lol.
LOL.
Oh,
But not like that, but just like lol. And now I
But now
Stop
but
myself.
now
Yeah, go on.
but now you don't just have laugh out loud. Now you have League of Legends.
Oh,
So now when
yeah.
someone
Oh.
says "lol," you don't know if they're saying that or if they mean laugh out loud.
No.
So
What's weird to me is that just the concept. It's like instead of actually laughing, you have to say LOL. That
Yeah.
you're laughing out loud, but you're not
Exactly.
actually laughing. You're just saying lol.
What
You're
if
not doing it.
what if we wanted to say lol, but instead we confused a lot of people and just said, League of Legends.
Hey, League of Legends. Okay. Cool.
Oh, League of Legends.
Have you guys
League of
ever read that one? I saved it on my computer apparently. This picture of this Yahoo Answers. The question was, how can I test if my son is gay? Have you guys seen this? Have you guys read this before?
No.
I'll read it to you. I'll read it to you.
Wait, hold on. Is this the one where it's like there's instructions on how to do make an experiment and then just read it. I don't want to spoil
Okay,
it.
it could be it. But here it
yeah,
is.
I know. Yeah,
I never
It's
heard this.
great.
I'm
No
worried.
spoilers.
I'm worried
Come on.
my son might be gay. I want to get him checked. Is it possible to get him a check with hormones, a vocal cord check? Can a doctor indicate if he's gay? My son has almost no muscles and narrow shoulders. He has blue
Oh my
eyes and
God.
talks in a very high voice. I just want to know, how can I test something if my son's gay? Best answer. There's actually a really simple test you can do at home. Get some vinegar, some baking soda, make a big clay volcano. Then while it's erupting, if your son is too busy sucking a dick, yeah, he's gay.
I've seen that.
That kills me. That ending always kills me. That end. The name of that person was Concerned Citizen.
Oh my god.
I love a vocal cord check.
I know, right?
That's
Can I
guys
get a-
insane.
Can I get a hormone check? Can I get a vocal cord check?
It's insane to be like,
Do I need
Oh
a stool
God.
sample?
Do I need a prostate exam? Oh my god. It's just like, I don't know. It's just like that sort of like level of sort of like implicit like homophobia is just sort of like, I don't know. It's just, I don't know. It's just sort of like, it's sort of sad almost, but it's still hilarious, but it's still
It
sort of
is.
sad.
It's like a remnant from that older era. That's sort of like it's
Yeah.
like they're. It's like they don't want. I don't know what they want. It's like there's like I don't. They just don't understand it, so they want to do it in the least offensive way possible. But even then, it's like, dude,
there,
come on.
yeah.
It's just like I don't want to. I don't want to go out and say my son, he's gay. It's
Well, no,
horrible.
Yeah, no, it's like exactly. It's like the people who like say the N word or whatever, or like say some racist thing, and then they backtrack. Like politicians, they say like, "Oh, well, I have black friends, or I eat dinner with black people every Thanksgiving, so I'm not racist." It's like
Yeah.
it's that same thing. It's sort of like that whole I'm just going to deny it because I never actually said
No.
it. So
I agree.
what's
Yes.
interesting about the whole gay thing was that like the fact that like she thinks that it can be checked. That's like, I know there's people out there, but like they, like it's easier for us to accept because like it's just like we know it's like a normal everyday thing.
yeah,
but,
we
like,
know there's
some
a gene.
people-
Yeah, there is a
there's
gay
some-
gene. Yeah.
Yeah, and like for some people, that's like they don't understand that that's normal. So like
Yeah.
I don't know, they feel like there has to be a reason to justify gayness. No one wants to be gay or something. Like maybe it's a disease, maybe it's a psychological problem. Why would you want to be gay?
Oh, exactly. Yeah, that's
Build a
why
volcano.
for like build a volcano. See if your son sucks a dick while you're building the volcano.
Yeah, no, see if your
But,
son's yeah. Oh God, that
For like, it seems like recently, up until recently, like there's big like push towards gay like conversion therapies, like back to being straight. Do you guys
Oh,
hear about
that's-
this?
Oh, yeah.
Like I
I've seen
didn't hear
it.
about it. I know people who have.
Really?
Who have gone through it?
Yeah, actually. One dude I
Oh
knew
my
in high
God.
school, and the other dude, his was different. He did it through church. Like, he's Christian
Oh, of
now,
course, of course.
and is
Ooh.
straight, and is cured, and he could just turn it
Sure,
off.
no,
which-
yeah, he's quote unquote cured. Yes, definitely.
Oh man.
You just changed the dude's sexual conduct, not his...
Yeah, he's cured. Throw a dick in front of him. See what he does.
Exactly. He's still
No, no,
masturbating.
no, no, no. Well,
I don't
that's
know.
the thing. Like, no, even
Yeah.
like we have to like in some ways that's not giving gay guys credit.
No,
It's
I just-
like
We need to-
they can control.
I actually just wanted an
We
excuse
need-
to say, "Hey, throw a dick in front of him."
Yeah.
No, but
I was
in
gonna
all
say we
seriousness,
should
you're
build
right though.
some clay volcanoes.
You're right.
Because,
now.
like-
Imagine if homosexuality was like the norm, and heterosexual people like got therapy, like straight therapy, like turned to be gay. If you threw like a pair of tits in front of them, they'd probably get an erection. The same with a gay guy, even if he's been cured. If you threw a picture of a dick in front of him, he'd probably get an erection still. You
Hey.
can't cure that.
I
No.
wonder.
Well, no. What I mean
Oh,
is
no.
like, let's say, okay, we're guys. So let's say when we see an
Yeah.
attractive girl, erection, whatever.
Yeah.
But we can control our. Yeah, I'm sorry, Kelly, but it's like we can still control ourselves. Like, you know what I
Can
mean?
you?
Well, yeah.
It's just a photo. What's a photo gonna do? You can't do anything with the photo.
What are you talking about? You can do plenty of things with a photo. I don't know what you're talking
Take
about.
a pair of scissors. You're
I-
done.
Like what I mean is, it depends on the person.
No,
You know,
yeah.
Like if you put 100 straight guys,
yeah.
in, like they're all straight. Like let's say they're confirmed straight. Not all of them are gonna have an erection when they see a photo. And I'm not talking about because it was her looks.
Mhm.
Like some people just get erect in their own way. I
Yeah.
guess is what I'm trying to say.
You can't control your erections, basically.
I'm getting all meta erection now. On
Uh-huh.
Meta erection.
Yeah.
yeah,
But yeah,
interesting. Yeah, interesting.
yeah,
Interesting talk.
indeed.
Did you
Completely
say
off-
interesting? Never mind.
Oh, sorry. Completely off topic. I just came back from Iron Man 3.
Oh, cool.
I
Oh.
saw that on Tuesday.
Oh, you did?
I saw it opening night.
I liked it a lot.
It was
Did you guys-
awesome.
I heard
was
really,
I-
really good things about it.
that was like
I
better
like-
than
I liked it as well. Oh, it was 2 was like a piece of shit. Like anything could be better than 2. To be honest.
Like 2. I don't
Okay.
understand. I thought 3 was better than 2, but
Yes.
I don't understand why people hate 2.
Okay.
I always wondered that too, actually, because I felt indifferent towards 2, and
Okay.
I'm just curious as to
You know,
is it just the pacing, or is there
no,
something
no, I
particular?
think
No.
I think it's mostly because
it's not
just.
one.
Oh
It's
no!
not- yeah, it's not
oh,
fun.
No, not,
That-
not
that-
so
well,
much
that's what I
just because
feel
it's
like.
not one. It's mostly because.
She said not fun, not one.
No, I said 2 is not fun. It was not a fun movie
No,
to
'cause
watch.
what I feel like is
It just kind of played into
Ben Kinsley.
Are you
accessible stuff that.
yeah.
Well-
Yeah, James, and I guess the reason why I didn't like 2 personally, I guess just to go off, just for me anyway, I
Okay.
felt like for me it was just the fact that they could have like really gone into Tony Stark's character more with the alcoholism thing, and that could have been really interesting, like in the comics. But instead, they sort of like brushed that aside, and
it was more
'Cause-
lighthearted.
I think it's because with what's his name, Harry. No, the dude that plays him.
Harry. Yeah.
Oh,
Is it-
the dude that
the
plays
actor
who?
that plays Tony.
That-
Oh,
yeah,
Robert
the dude
Downey
that plays
Jr.?
Tony.
Downey Jr.
Robert Downey
Harry.
Jr.
Yeah.
Robert
Yeah.
Downey Jr. That's the only reason why I see.
I was
Iron
gonna
Man
call him.
my
I was
favorite.
gonna call him.
So,
I don't know. I was gonna call him Harry Connick Jr. So.
Oh, the singer.
Harry Connick Jr. I thought was dead.
Oh
No.
Max
No,
is losing it.
I don't think he's done anything in a while, but I don't think he's dead.
Okay,
He's not
Um,
dead.
Max, I'm
Okay.
losing it.
Well,
You're
do
making
it.
me lose it.
but no, just for me, just like it felt like Iron Man 2 was like they didn't really explore Tony Stark as a character that much, and it was just sort of like 90% of the movie was him in the suit just beating up this not really memorable bad guys.
So
And I
it was
just,
just
you know-
another action movie.
Exactly, there was nothing. It was very generic, and it just happened to have Iron Man in it, and even Robert Downey Jr. couldn't save it, in my opinion. And I just was sort of like, and it just the fight at the end was just sort of stupid, in my opinion. Even the fight Iron Man 3, admittedly, was very over the top, but at least it was entertaining. Like the fight at the end of Iron Man 2 was not entertaining, you know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but that's just my opinion. I mean, you can enjoy whatever you want. Taste is subjective. I don't care.
Oh yeah.
It's just my
That's
opinion.
cool. That's cool.
Well, at least those 3 movies they fared better than Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Yes.
Iron Man is the only superhero franchise I really like, and that's coming from someone who doesn't read comics. So.
No, I agree with that.
Go
I
on.
agree with that.
But yeah, I was I didn't realize that it was written by Shane Black, who wrote
Yeah.
Lethal Weapon. I was just like, oh wow.
And
That's
Kiss
cool.
Kiss Bang Bang. Love that movie.
Oh yeah, I saw that too. Yeah, that was very good as well.
There's
That
a
was
lot
very
of Kiss Kiss Bang Bang and a lot of like Lethal Weapon in Iron Man 3, which I loved, especially
terms
towards.
good.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. The back and forths and stuff.
Yes, the dialogue. Iron Man 3 I really enjoyed, because unlike Iron Man 2, it really explored Tony Stark as a character. It sort of dealt with the aftermath of the Avengers. Although surprisingly, the Avengers are like pretty much almost never mentioned, like as a
Yeah,
whole.
yeah, that's right. They said. I mean, he mentions that they mentioned Thor like once, but offhandedly, and
That's
Yeah.
good because I've never seen it.
Honestly, I kind of like how, like for Kelly's case, you know, how she enjoys it but isn't a comic viewer. Like, I feel like it's great that there's movies that cater to just fans, but like, you shouldn't ever forget just the random moviegoer. You know what I mean? Who doesn't know?
yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, it definitely plays to its. That definitely helps like play to the strengths of the movies in general. That
Yeah.
Sure.
even if 2 might have been the weakest to most, that it was still it's still, I guess,
That was
stood
the
out
first
more.
one I saw, and I
Oh, really?
yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because I remember we were going and we were like,
We
"Ooh,
watched
Kelly
like
should-"
the first half hour of the first one before we went and saw 2.
Mhm. Mhm.
That's right.
But
And
then
even we fast forwarded through certain parts. So yeah, that was really your first experience with 2.
No. I mean, 2 is, I don't know. 2's watchable. It's not a horrible movie by any stretch, but I just didn't like it that much.
It was fun. I saw it in the theaters. It was fun. We went midnight. Were you there, Max?
Yes, I was. Yeah.
Yeah. I liked the energy from the audience. I think.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe
if
that
I just
definitely
watched
helps.
it by myself, I'd probably not. It would not be the same
Yeah.
experience.
Have you?
Yeah.
Has that actually ever happened in a movie where like the energy of the audience is what made it good, but then you watched it again and it's just not nearly as good because there's no audience? Have any of you ever experienced that?
Sometimes,
Yeah.
yeah. Honestly,
Star
when I
Wars.
saw
What movie?
Star
When I
Wars
saw-
Episode 3: Revenge of the Sith.
Oh, was
Yeah.
everybody sort of drained automatically?
No, I mean, the audience that I saw it with was like excited, and they just sort of like, then the movie started going on and it started getting worse and worse, and by the end it was just sort of like, let's fucking end this. And I was like 12 years
Okay.
old, big
My
Star
favorite-
Wars nerd.
my favorite was when I saw Bruno on
Oh,
on
God.
like a premiere.
Oh, that
And
was
I
good,
saw-
James.
I saw like 20 people leave because they just saw a big swinging dick.
That is one of my favorite movies of all time.
Bruno?
Amazing.
Yeah.
I like Borat better, but I think
Oh,
Bruno,
gosh.
Sacha Baron Cohen took so many more risks as a filmmaker and a comedian, which I really appreciate. I
Oh,
don't
and-
like. Yeah, like he interviewed like terrorists. He interviewed like army guys.
Yeah.
He went balls to the wall with that
For the
movie
sake of comedy.
for the sake of comedy, exactly.
I know.
And I feel like it's better than the Ali G movie. I still my favorite is still Borat. I think just because I like that character more than any of his other
Oh
characters.
yeah.
Yeah.
But Bruno to me is still like just fucking hilarious. It's still a hilarious movie. It's hilarious because it makes so many heterosexual people just uncomfortable.
Yeah,
You
it's
know.
true. Even like the ones we were mentioning before, it's like they don't mean to. They're not like offended in a way that they were like, oh fuck them, that they're horrible. Just some of them are just sort of like, hey, I'm from a different age and this makes me kind of uncomfortable. Like
Exactly.
like wow.
Yeah. I think that's why I like Bruno more.
mhm.
Because I feel like Borat was a more lovable character.
Yeah.
And
Sure. But
more
I mean,
people could take it, and it's just like
Uh-huh.
like I thought Borat was less lovable personally.
well,
or-
Borat, yeah. I mean, Borat's racist. Borat's anti-Semitic. Borat is
I mean,
a
Yeah.
pervert. He's a stereotype. But then again, so is Bruno. I mean, and Sacha Baron Cohen is great at bringing out like the worst of people in that way. And Bruno and Borat are perfect examples of that. But I feel like with Bruno, he just took so many more risks, and I still think
Yeah.
I still think
It's
I don't
yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
like
I mean,
Bruno as much,
yeah.
but I still appreciate it as a film, and I appreciate Sacha Baron Cohen as a comedian and a filmmaker for taking such risks.
You know what I really didn't like? The
What?
Dictator. That was not good in my
I thought
opinion.
Yeah, me either. No.
I haven't seen it.
I
It
think-
wasn't good.
It was, you know what? He took it far too much in the authored story, like it was a straight up script and not him going around.
Oh, it
he
wasn't
took
really
it-
about him being
And
his character. It was a
I don't
script.
think he's good at that. Personally, that's just me though.
No, I feel like I thought The Dictator was going to be in the vein of Borat and Bruno, and then I just saw the trailer and I was like, "This is a scripted movie." Like,
Yeah.
this, yeah.
Yeah, it was kind of a
Man.
letdown, but
He was in Madagascar 3.
He was really good in Hugo.
oh,
Yeah.
I want to see Hugo. Was that a good movie? Like overall?
Yes, it's Martin Scorsese. It's
Oh.
fantastic.
Oh my
Cool.
God, he's playing Freddie Mercury in this Queen movie. Oh,
I know that's
that's-
fucking perfect. It's perfect. I
that is
love
pretty
it.
perfect.
Oh,
Pretty cool.
that's awesome.
Yeah. Anyway,
Yeah, but we got on Bruno. I think we could talk about Iron Man 3. Iron Man 3, I liked that they explored Tony Stark as a character. I liked that they actually had Pepper Potts do something, and she wasn't just a damsel in distress.
It passed the
the
Bechdel test.
Yes. Yes, it did.
Oh, you're right. It did. Oh, wait, it did?
It did.
Yeah.
Fucking shit.
It did.
Do you remember the part where
need to give-
the two women were talking? And it's kind of iffy because they're talking about men, but then like there's a really brief like
We're in the
sentence
car,
thrown
yeah.
in.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, that's awesome.
Yes. It does
Let's
pass
give
the
Iron
Bechdel
Man-
test.
Let's give Iron Man 3 a trophy
Sure.
right now.
We'll give it the feminist trophy of superhero movies.
But that is really cool, though. That's very. I wasn't even thinking about it, and that you
Me
mentioned
either. Yeah.
I'll be there.
it.
But no, I just thought that it was. Iron Man 3 is just a very fun movie overall, but very entertaining. Although a lot of people I know got sort of pissed off about the whole the Mandarin twist.
Oh.
So
I thought they well, I haven't read the comic, but
yeah,
I was
thought
like,
I wasn't expecting it.
that's not how they did it in the comic, right? And I was like, oh wait, this is awesome. I liked it. I thought it made sense.
Mhm.
And
No, me too. I thought Ben Kingsley showed both sides of that interpretation of the Mandarin very well, but obviously it's not the Mandarin in the comics.
well, yeah, they can't do that.
I mean, they could have, but I mean, it would have been very hard to pull off.
James, the Mandarin.
But I like the twist. But I know a lot of people who love that character were not happy about it.
It did to go in a direction that was just like, oh.
Because wasn't he
Exactly.
in the comic? Wasn't he just stereotypical like yellow-faced evil man?
Yeah, I think so.
He was a Fu Manchu type of character.
Yeah, I don't see how they could do that in a movie in 2013
Yeah.
without it just being silly.
So their twist is kind of warranted. I think it's warranted.
Sure.
I think
It's not the stereotypical type of superhero movie in that fashion where you just have the confrontation with the villain that is is pretty much the villain, like in pretty much 4 and Incredible Hulk and all the other Marvel movies, which I appreciated.
Yeah.
Iron Man 3 felt like a parody of superhero movies in a way, and I liked that.
That's why I liked it.
Yeah, it went in a completely different direction, and yeah, I think I appreciate that too.
But now, I'm apparently Thor 2 is coming out this fall.
Thor 2 is coming out. So is Captain America 2, and then Avengers 2. I think in either next year or 2015.
2015, because 2014 is Captain America 2, and then Guardians of the Galaxy, which actually is. I'm looking forward to that movie.
What is that?
It is the most unique Marvel property because it's just this weird, eclectic collection of superheroes from all across the galaxy. It's like there's a talking raccoon called Rocky Raccoon, and there's like these demon. There's like this guy called Drax the Destroyer, is like a warrior guy, and there's like a alien princess and like a bounty hunter, and it's like really cool.
Huh.
And James Gunn is directing it, and it just sounds like a really the most out of all the Marvel movies. It sounds like the most interesting, and that's why I cannot wait to see it. And apparently, they're going to be introducing Thanos in that movie too. So,
Oh wow.
I mean, because to be personally honest, the only Marvel movies that I like are like the first Iron Man, the Avengers, and Iron Man 3. That's it.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, they.
Yeah.
You know what's funny is that they showed the trailer to the next Wolverine movie.
Yes.
And I was thinking, oh wait, no, they don't own that yet. That license to those movies.
Nope.
Fox still owns it, right?
Fox owns Wolverine. They own
Wolverine.
Spider-Man, and they own Fantastic Four. Marvel did get back the rights to Daredevil, and they are going to reboot Daredevil.
Oh, good. Oh, okay, good.
But again, they are also rebooting Fantastic Four, and the guy who directed Chronicle is going to be directing that.
Oh, okay.
Did you guys see Chronicle, by the way, when it came out?
I didn't know.
Yeah, I didn't either.
No. What game?
Chronicle's a very interesting movie.
What movie?
What's so funny?
Nothing. Nothing. Sorry.
Oh
What is
So
happening?
let's go.
Movie. Yeah.
Chronicle. We're talking about Chronicle.
Okay.
It's just a very interesting movie because it's all found footage, but the way they tell the story is like I thought was really interesting, and it's a really cool take on the superhero movie.
Yeah, because I remember there was at one point, I guess, where he has a bunch of cell phones floating around him,
Yeah.
and so they can do like they could switch up the camera angle if they want, because it's like, oh, okay,
Yeah.
I see.
Exactly. That's how they get around having multiple camera angles in a found footage film.
It's like, oh, good, we can switch it up. We just have to find an excuse to do this. There we go.
Exactly.
There it is.
There it is.
Oh.
Oh.
So what have you guys been talking about since I've been? How long have you guys been casting? Actually, now I think about it.
About 2 hours and 16.
Wow.
Give or
talked
take.
about-
We were
much-
talking about how Blue Dragon isn't good.
Oh, is that?
Yeah.
Talked about how much we love you.
No, Blue
and-
Dragon. No, Blue Dragon. The game isn't that great at all. The soundtrack though is fucking awesome.
Oh, and we talked about Bioshock Infinite as well.
Oh, and how much? That's
Everyone
not
has played it except for me.
It's alright. It's
I
alright.
know, it's just funny. That doesn't happen
It's
often.
okay, Kelly.
Well, what have you been playing, Kelly, besides P4, or just that?
Yeah, Kelly, what have you been playing?
I've been playing motherfucking Candy Box.
Yeah,
And I
dude,
think
I've
Max-
got. I'm racking up my. Oh wait, what were you gonna say?
Is any okay? I know Max has been playing it. Has anyone else been playing Candy Box?
I've been playing it, but I know
No.
what it is.
No,
I
Yeah,
don't know
I've played it.
what is
I
that
finally
game?
did.
Yo,
I
fucking
don't
If
know
you-
about
box.
Candy Box.
ASCII.
Yeah, exactly. ASCII. Is it ASCII? I always pronounce it ASCII.
It doesn't
It's
matter.
ASCII. I think
Like
that's how
ASCII
I've heard.
McGee.
ASCII McGee. I think it's ASCII though.
ASCII.
Mm-hmm.
ASCII.
Well, it's a browser game. Max, you can jump in. It's a browser game where you go to the website. You guys can start playing it right now.
Okay.
Because at first you can't really do anything. So if you click on that, you just see it starts counting candies, and gradually this is always going on in the background. You're just generating candies, and
Yeah.
at first you can't do anything except eat them or throw them on the ground, which I'm pretty sure doesn't do anything. But if you wait patiently, just let it run in the background, whatever else you're doing. A fellow named the Candy Merchant appears, and he's it's all ASCII art, ASCII, and
ASCII art.
and he offers to sell you lollipops, and you can buy lollipops, and there's these little you go with your sword, and you don't have to like control anything. You just click the quest you want to go on, and your little guy just goes through this map, also just generated by text, and you either survive or your HP goes down to 0, and then you have to try again. But you get to keep everything you find, and so you find more stuff, and you can upgrade your sword so it's stronger. You go on quests, you get more candy. You get a lollipop farm, so you could plant lollipops, so you get more lollipops per day. And it's all about just that, getting more candies and lollipops, and then you can make potions to help you in battle when you're on the quests. I haven't gotten to the end game yet. I think I'm at the final boss. I don't know if there's an end to this game. I haven't looked it up.
Are you at? I'm at Castle's Keep right now, and I'm stuck there. Is that where you are?
Me too.
Yeah, because that last thing is like
That last thing
wow.
is like, how do you do this?
Yeah, so I'm
And-
literally just I didn't realize until like today or until Brad on Giant Bomb said if you eat the candies you get more HP. I didn't know that. You do, dude.
Okay,
Oh,
so
shit.
I just bought a lollipop, so what happens now?
You have to
Basically,
wait. Hoard
have to
your
wait.
candies. Don't
Okay.
buy lollipops yet. Just wait
Oh,
until you can
okay.
buy the sword.
if you
Okay.
can, go on quests, and you'll get stuff from your quests, and then that.
How do I go on? But it doesn't say if I can go on quests. It just says save, eat all the candies, throw 10 candies, buy a lollipop. That's all it
You have
So
to
there's
wait
not-
until you get a sword.
Oh,
You have
that's
to get
right.
the
Yeah, you have
sword
to get the
first.
sword.
Remember, Max, it's like it doesn't. That's what I love about this game. It doesn't give you an option to do something until you can actually do it.
Uh-huh.
So
Yeah.
it's not like it lays out everything so you see what's going to happen.
Mhm.
It's amazing.
How did you find it?
Everyone on Twitter is talking about it.
Yeah, Anthony
Okay.
Birch and Lee Alexander are the ones who just like.
Oh yeah, that I think I did see it from Lee Alexander.
Yeah.
Interesting. Oh, I'm playing it right now. Apparently, so cool.
It's just like.
Oh, here we go.
It's,
Buy the wooden sword.
It's so charming.
I know. It's so
Yeah.
like.
Max, I did not know that you could eat candy. I didn't know that's what that did.
I had
feel-
no idea. Yeah, I was like, "Oh, are you serious?" And then I chugged a bunch of candy. I chugged several thousand candies down and got a bunch of HP.
Yeah, because right now, do you have 100 do you have the max lollipops?
Yeah, it's 100.
Yeah, I know. I kept doing it. I was like, wait, this isn't going up.
And you didn't notice any like maybe hidden stats that sort of like increased it from there.
That's true. I couldn't. I don't want to risk it.
I know that's the thing. I don't want to risk it either. I wanted to so badly.
What
I'm at
level is your sword?
My sword is level 8.
Ha!
What?
Mine's 11.
God damn!
You
Is
suck,
yours a sword of
Max.
flames?
I do. What?
Is yours a sword of flames?
No, I actually chose Sword of Life. I wish I chose Sword of
Sword of
Flame
what?
because now I'm curious. I was like, draining HP sounds like a good idea, but it doesn't seem to help that much.
Oh, really? I almost
Yeah. Are you destroying stuff with Sword of Flames?
It's nice, but I can't. The final, well, what appears to be the final boss, it just like destroys me,
Yeah. Oh man.
and you can't change your sword, as far as I could
Yeah.
tell.
Yeah, no, I think once you choose that sword, you're
That's
stuck
your
with
sword.
How do
Your
you
sword.
read? How do you get HP back?
it. You have to. You can either you can get potions. You can buy potions and then later you can make them, or you can.
'Cause I'm about to die. I'm about to die.
Yeah.
I'm on Mount Goblin. I'm about to die, and I'm dead.
Once you die, you'll just.
Oh wow,
basically
you're
go
already
back.
there.
Oh, waiting
I-
time 196
Oh,
seconds.
Your HP will completely restore after you wait.
Mhm.
So, but I
Playing the
sometimes
game
leave
now.
my computer on all night, just so.
Huh.
I was
Yeah, me
like,
too.
You do that
This
too?
sound-
Okay.
Wow, this sounds like This looks like a really cool game, though.
Right?
Thank you for
I-
recommending this.
It's interesting. I'm playing it right now. Like the moment you guys mentioned it, I just looked it up and I'm playing it now.
You,
I'm playing it now.
you're perpetually playing it whether you want to or not.
Yeah.
Like I'm just leaving it on, and I have all these options now.
Yeah. Just you wait.
Wait,
It's
what
kinda-
do you do if you just eat candies? What does that do?
Your HP will probably just go up and up and up.
So, does throwing them on the ground do anything? I'm guessing no.
That is a good question.
What about throwing them on the ground? What does that do exactly?
Candy. Let me check.
You know what's funny? I kind of don't want to look it up because I don't want to ruin the mystery.
That's actually good. Yeah. Keeping
Yeah,
that surprise.
I don't either. Actually, I'm not
Do
gonna.
you feel that way about this game? It's like I don't want to look things up.
What
I
does
do
buying a
because.
wooden sword do?
What was it?
What does buying a wooden sword do?
Oh, it
Gets
gives
you a
a
weapon.
Oh, okay. So if I just screw around with all these options, more stuff happens, I guess.
Yeah, eventually you get to go on a quest.
Interesting. So all
Yeah.
I can do is just keep playing until I'm able to continue.
basically, yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
I've had this running all week, pretty much.
Oh man, you must have millions.
Damn.
My lollipop farm doesn't stop.
Lollipop farm.
That'll be on your grave, Kelly.
And where do you keep the lollipops? Round back.
Whoop. Oh god.
It's funny. Did you notice when you buy a single lollipop, it has a specific flavor?
Actually, I did not notice that.
Yeah,
Oh.
I know, yeah. Like blackberry or whatever, yeah.
I didn't notice at all.
I'm gonna do
And
that right now.
The flavors get really weird.
Ooh, I got
They
blackberry
do.
Dracula flavor lollipop.
Oh, interesting. I threw 30 candies on the ground and now there's a question mark.
Huh.
Yeah, you know how like when you throw candies on the ground, it just says you threw candies on the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like now that I'm up to 30, it just goes you threw 30 candies on the ground. ... Question. That's the only change.
Uh-oh.
Oh yeah. Oh, I noticed. It's getting worse. Oh my god, it's getting sadder.
But is
has
it
a sad
sad?
face?
I don't need. Wait, what has a sad face? I don't even see a sad face.
If you keep throwing, it looks like the max is 100. Once you throw 100 candies on the ground, there's a little ellipses, and then like it makes a sad face with semicolons.
Oh, I'm seeing it. Yeah, I threw 40, and now it's like just an indifferent face. Now I'm at 50, and now it's like nearly frowning, and I'm at 60. Now it's frowning, like nonstop.
Oh
But
my
the
god.
max is 100.
There's a
Yes.
hard
Okay.
mode.
Okay. I
Oh my
feel
God.
like maybe this is a fun game. Oh shit, what is this? Hard mode?
Thank you.
I
What? What
didn't
is
know
that?
this existed.
I did not know either.
Wait,
Huh.
what existed?
Hard
There's
mode.
a hard mode.
Oh. Well, I didn't assume this was easy.
By the way, I got a lollipop flavor called. It was here's your fatalism flavor lollipop.
Here's your what?
Your fatalism. Like what the?
So I threw
Holy
200
shit.
candies on the ground.
Gerard,
What?
stop. Stop. You're not
You'll
doing
die.
it right.
You're gonna die.
But it gives me the option. If it gives me the option, then I'm playing the game.
Do it,
True,
George.
but you may be playing the game wrong.
Throw it all. Fuck it.
Fuck.
Fuck it. Dr.
Okay,
Dre.
I threw 280 candies on the ground.
Oh no.
What a
Holy
bad-
shit.
I bought a sword though,
That's good.
and I have
I-
one lollipop.
I can buy a copper sword now.
What is a copper sword? All right.
This is the next
rest of
level.
the rest of this
No.
podcast is just going to be us talking
Yeah,
about.
let's.
Candy
Yeah, we
Crush.
should maybe.
Well,
Let's-
it's not even
alright,
talking
it's a
about.
fun
We're
game,
actually
but let's-
playing.
Exactly. This is a
Playing
live
Candy Box.
playing. This is a live. This is like a let's play. A live let's play.
A game that's not incredibly visual engaging. We're not even showing any visuals. This is the best Let's Play
exactly.
ever.
It's like the Oregon Trail almost in a way.
Exactly. I really like that he
I
went
fuck-
in that direction. But
I love the Oregon Trail series of games. I played those so much in elementary school and middle school.
So did
Oh
I.
my
It was
God.
actually the first game I ever played.
Oh my
how
god.
many, Max? How many candies do you get per second?
I get. Hold on, let me just check. It looks like I'm getting 13 candies per second.
Oh, me too.
Wait, how are you getting 13 a second? I only get 1 a second.
Oh,
Because I've been
you,
running this game for a week. That happened.
And
Holy
Chris,
shit.
you'll get throughout this game is that
Oh.
you're perpetually you're always getting new options for stuff, and it keeps you engaged in that sense. It's
Holy
pretty clever.
shit,
I think
awesome.
that's why I've been playing Devil May Cry, the first one, and that game is very good at never letting you stay with just a certain amount of options for too long. Like they're throwing new stuff at you all the time, and they
Oh,
keep
cool.
it short and sweet. And I think that's one of the problems with I still liked Devil May Cry 3 and 4, but they do keep you with stuff a little bit too long, and I think their scope is a little bit too big. But
Mhm.
they're not bad. It's just the first Devil May Cry does everything so
Yeah.
well, and
Yeah.
it's delicious.
I've never
Man.
played
Now-
any of.
Go
I've
on.
never played any of those games. So.
Oh, dude, do you have PlayStation, Rob? PlayStation 3?
PS3. Yeah.
You have PS3. Okay, good. So
Yes, I have a PS3.
I think the HD collection is on sale. But it might only be for PlayStation Plus members.
Mm-hmm.
But I highly recommend that, just so you can play 1 and 3, but mostly 1. Because 1 is
yeah.
Well, wait, no, 2 never. It's weird. 2 never happened. That's the funny thing. It's really weird.
Yeah.
I don't know why they just skipped to 3.
Yeah, I know, right? It's sort of like with The Matrix. They only came out with 1. I can't believe they never came out with sequels. I mean, that was like an amazing film, but they never came out with sequels. It just wasn't meant to be, I guess.
Think of the potential of sequels to that movie.
Yeah, they could be amazing, you know? No, they could explore constantly more.
It could come out.
It would have been amazing, but it's just never. This was never meant to be. It just never was meant to be. Unfortunately, I guess Hollywood was just not ready for it.
Can you imagine if like they finally fought against the machines?
I know, right?
I don't. I mean, it would be incredible no matter what.
Yeah, I mean, no matter what, there's no way it could suck. I mean, there's no way.
No, definitely not.
And speaking of which, God, I wish the Star Wars prequels had come out. You know, those would have been amazing too, I'm sure. But
I know, and George Lucas being a genius.
Yeah.
And, you know, he could have done anything he wanted with them, and it would have been every little bit would have been it's just so
exactly
like chocolate,
but,
like
exactly. But he was like, you know what? I'm gonna release the original versions on Blu-ray, and that's it. You know,
that's it.
I'm not. I don't need to make the prequels. I don't need to make special editions. You know.
No.
And that's really cool of him.
I'm really glad he stuck with his original cut all the way through.
Exactly. I know.
You know.
It. You know. I mean, I heard like rumors that he tried to special edition in the 90s, but he was like, nah, I'm not going to do that. That
wasn't he like, no, I'm betraying my vision.
Exactly.
Oof. I hate to leave, but I have to work at 8 in the morning.
Oh, damn.
But it was good, nice talking to you, and nice meeting you, Rob.
Well, it was nice meeting you too, Max.
Will I see you tomorrow?
I don't know actually, because I'm hearing my voice.
James, are you asleep?
Yeah.
I'm taking my mom out to a Mother's Day dinner because I can't do anything on Sunday with her because my friend.
I'm sorry, James. I had to cut you off there.
My friend made me realize I have a wedding to go to on Sunday.
Oh shoot!
Yeah, I was like,
who's getting married on Mother's Day?
Exactly.
Yeah, right. My friend in high school, it was just they just said the wedding on that day. I was just like, I didn't even think about it until my other friend told me. It's like, oh fuck, I have to get a wedding gift and
get them demon souls.
Get them. It's like you will understand that this is the best gift anyone has ever given you, and then I'll fly out into the midnight sky.
This will make your marriage stronger. Run.
Exactly. Get him a copy of Hatoful Boyfriend. They can bond over it. You know?
Man.
I would love to do that. I wonder if I can do that. I already bought them something off the bridal registry, so... Yeah. Well, I guess I will talk to you guys next week for the next cast if we do it. Also, we need to finish Borderlands.
God damn it, yeah.
Yeah, I watched the latest episode of that. You guys seem like you're having a lot of fun.
Yeah. Oh, dude, have you played it at all?
I do. I have Borderlands 2, and I'd love to play it sometime. I mean, I haven't beaten it, so.
You haven't? Do you know how far along you are?
I'm up to the part where you have to go down into like the. Oh god, it's like the caverns or whatever. And a bunch of creatures.
The Caustic Caverns.
Yes.
Yeah, that place is gnarly. There's a boss down there, and Matt Kelly and I could not beat it for some reason. We thought we were doing the right thing, and then it turned out that we were doing it for like 10, 15 minutes.
Uh-huh.
And then we reloaded because we were like, wait, I think this is a glitch, and we beat him in like under
Fucking
2 minutes.
annihilated him.
We destroyed the
It was
shit out of him.
it was
Like, oh,
20
we were doing.
seconds.
Yeah, actually, you're right.
Not
It wasn't even like half a minute.
No.
We wrecked his shit.
Nice.
Yeah. Well, anyway, I'm gonna head to bed. I will talk to you all later.
All right, Max.
Everybody
Glad
have a
you
good
could
weekend.
Make it.
Yeah, me too. I feel bad. I was just
No.
like, oh shit, I forgot.
Don't feel bad.
Um,
Yeah, I'm glad
yeah.
you can make it as well.
yeah. So yeah.
James
Kelly,
should feel bad.
And hopefully, yeah. And
Yeah,
hopefully
yeah.
you never listen to the beginning of this podcast.
Yes, please
I-
listen to it.
I'm going to listen to it, and I might tear. Will I tear up?
Yeah. You will.
Yeah,
Sure.
from
Yeah, you'll-
sadness.
Sure.
I guarantee you.
All right, prepare to get like a hate comment when it goes up. So, so yeah, Kelly, I might call you tomorrow and let you know if I'm like if I get out of dinner early enough, I'll give you a call.
Yeah. But you know these guys tend to go late, so
Yeah.
I hope-
So
hope you can.
yeah, me too. Alrighty. Well, good night, guys. Everyone out there,
Take it
enjoy
easy.
your
Good
video
night.
games.
Good night.
Good night,
Good
Max.
night.
Ugh.
Stupid
Ah.
Max.
I like Max. Max is a cool cat.
Yep. I threw 700 candies on the ground.
Gerard, you're not doing it right.
No,
You're
no.
doing it wrong.
I've been playing. I actually
You're making
bought
it
like
sad.
I bought like a decent sword, and I have like I went on a few quests, and there's a farm now. But I still threw 700 candies on the ground.
Yeah, I'm about to buy the silver sword. So
It all boils down to this.
Yeah, I want to
Gerard-
make it to 1,000.
Gerard don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I want
Candy
to.
doesn't just grow on trees. Actually, in the second thought, maybe.
Man, imagine if it did.
Lollipops do.
Yeah.
Candy
Yeah,
growing trees.
I've been so quiet because I've been playing this. It's.
okay.
I could see why people
So
would
let me-
not stop playing.
All right,
Go
so
on.
let me ask you guys something that we haven't really talked about. Mega 64, they've put out a bunch of new videos lately.
Yes.
What are your guys' thoughts on them?
Oh.
Huh.
Refresh my memory really quick.
They got the GameStop one. They got the 2 Kickstarter videos. They did the Hotline Miami skit, and they did the Drowning skit, the Dr. Rex commercial for the Drowning. That's their latest ones.
Oh yeah.
And the Assassin's Creed 5 trailer.
Oh yeah, that was.
I like that one.
That was pretty.
That-
I like that one as well.
Wait, repeat that. You guys liked which one?
The Assassin's Creed 5 trailer.
Yeah, that was fun.
I actually saw like Zero Dark 30, and the references were fucking hilarious.
Which one would you say was like the weakest among those?
For me, it was the Kickstarter one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that
it was
was-
kind of on the nose.
Yeah.
They showed that at GDC, and I actually I watched the first time I saw those was actually the GDC awards.
Me
Did
too.
anyone else watch? Yeah.
Yes.
And so I saw that, and I saw the Save GameStop one.
Yes, and there was they did another skit for another game one too, which they haven't put out yet, which was really good.
Oh yeah, I saw that at PAX East.
Nice.
That was really good. But I love the Hotline Miami one.
Me too.
I think I said this on the other last podcast, or the podcast after PAX East, but like when the main like video roll ended and phased, and it was like supposedly traveling through time, and then the music started and the date came up. There was no like now loading Hotline Miami. It was just it just started with the actual video and the date, and I flipped out. I was sitting next to Max, and I was like, "Oh my God, it's Hotline Miami!"
That's great.
It's just like that was the first their video they showed at PAX East.
Nice. Did they show a lot of videos that they've already put out already at PAX East?
I think they, except for that other video game skit. I think so. At least
I
that's what
know
remember.
I know they like to have secret videos too.
Oh, yeah. They showed well, I probably shouldn't say, but they showed some rejected stuff, and they showed stuff they did for the Aquabats, and and there's a video that they show at every convention. Wait, Rob, you've never been to one of their panels, right?
Okay, here's the thing. I haven't, but I am going to see a panel. I'm going to the RTX this year, and I am seeing a Mega 64 panel for the first time. So is this something that they show at every panel?
Yes, the final video of every panel they do is the same video.
Okay, well then, I don't want that to be spoiled.
No, I won't say anything. I'll just say that they have a special video that they show at that panel.
Kelly?
Yeah?
I threw 1,000 candies on the ground.
You're breaking my heart into 1,000 pieces.
This is my last resort. Suffocation.
I don't want to
hear.
I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it anymore.
Well, hey, guess what? I just threw another 10.
It's
And another.
That's none of my business. What you do with your candies is your own business.
But it breaks your heart,
God.
so you must care.
Oh my god.
Anakin, you're breaking my heart.
Oh man.
I'm going down a road I can't go down.
Granted, I keep getting my ass kicked in the quests, but I'm having fun, and that's
They
what
should
games
do
are
a
all about.
lollipop box skit. I would do a candy box skit.
That'd be funny.
God, how could they do a candy? I guess they
They
have
just throw
Rocco
candy
playing
on
the
the ground.
merchant. They have Rocco playing the merchant, and they just throw candy on the ground.
Oh no, it's literally him like atop an office building with like a bucket of candy, just pouring it over people.
Oh my god, that wouldn't get him arrested at all. Yeah, they put out some pretty good videos lately. And
I love the angry rage nerd video. I first saw it on TV first, and it was bleeped. So like 80% of it was bleeped.
Yeah.
And usually I like when words are bleeped because it's kind of funny, but it was censored to the point where you couldn't figure out what he was saying. So I didn't like it that much. But then when I saw the uncensored version, I was like, oh, okay, this is pretty funny. And then I watched it again, and I couldn't stop laughing at the noises that Derek makes. That video grew on me a lot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, a lot of people gave that video shit because they thought that Mega 64 was making fun of the angry video game nerd, but they weren't, though. They were making fun of just that trend in general, really. They weren't making fun of one specific person.
Yeah.
They were making fun of the stupid shit that comes out of that trend, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
What did you guys think of the Save GameStop video?
That's another one that a lot of people didn't really understand the point. I think a lot of people seemed like they were saying that used games were bad, but that's not what they were saying. They were saying that GameStop because GameStop basically only makes its money through used games, and they refuse to pay developers anything at all. They just they come off now because the fact that consoles may or may not play used games, that they're going to become like an endangered species or whatever.
So wait.
I understood what they were making fun of. That's why I liked it. But I think a lot of people thought that they were saying that used games in general were bad and not GameStop.
like there were some people that assumed that they were making fun of used games and defending GameStop. People thought that.
No, not defending GameStop, but defending like studio executives, like big game developers, and like and just not and saying that used games were bad or whatever.
Yeah, like people took it as anti-consumer rights. I saw that floating around. Whereas like they only care about the developers, but they don't care about your right as a consumer.
Yeah, which is totally what the video is not about at all.
Well, that's just thinking too much about it. It's just a video.
Exactly. It was the same thing with the angry, pissed off
What would you say
video.
It was really about?
No, I told you. I mean, I think I said what it was about. It was just about how they were making fun of the fact that GameStop like may go out of business or whatever because of the fact that the majority of their revenue is through used games. The fact that new consoles may not play used games, they would lose a big chunk of their revenue.
I gotcha. And it's no, like I thought it was fine. But wait, what was the other video you guys mentioned? The one where people assumed that they were making fun of the angry video game nerd?
It was like the pissed off rage nerd or something like that.
Yeah, who gets pissed off.
Interesting.
The pissed off rage nerd. And it's Derek wearing a fedora, and it's pretty good.
That's right, he wears a fedora and he goes to like this arcade and he starts making fun of like analog games like skee ball and like crane machines, and it's fucking great.
Yeah.
Wait, so is it on their channel? I haven't seen it actually.
No,
it's on game trailers.
Yeah, it's on game trailers.
Ooh, okay, I'm looking this up. But in some ways, I could see why people might assume that he would make fun of the just from the title, I guess.
Yeah.
People just need to let go and just enjoy it.
Exactly.
You know.
Mm-hmm.
Like everyone's got to be a critic these days.
But if they feel like the video was legitimately not funny, of course they can.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Like I thought the Kickstarter videos were legitimately not that funny.
Yeah.
I thought the names that they came up with were funny. Like, what's the name that Rocco always comes up with the best names? Like Chips. Sean was called himself Dave Grohl Jr.
Yeah.
You know, it was great. The fact that the game is called like Sacred Diamonds with a K and a Z at the end of Diamonds.
Yeah, that did not go over too well at the GDC Awards.
Oh no, because they thought they were making fun of all the people who use Kickstarter successfully. Mm-hmm. Which, of course, they weren't. They're making fun of the assholes who take advantage of people on Kickstarter. But that didn't come across that well. When you watch that video live and you see the reaction, it just sort of doesn't play that well at all.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Okay, I'm at 1,500 candies on the ground.
Cool.
Cool, that's all Kelly can say is cool.
In real world aspect, I don't like candy anyway, so I'm certainly a monster.
It's alright. We're all monsters.
Yeah.
We're all monsters, Lady Gaga.
Lady Gaga?
We all have a crazy social engineering capability inside.
Oh, I'm sure we do.
I think, well, some of us who maybe aren't psychopaths, who don't like to troll other Minecraft servers and burn down people's creations to the ground.
Some people just like to see the world burn.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Some people can't be reasoned or bargained with. Just want to watch the world burn. Master Wayne.
At least you can't throw lollipops away.
I'm at 1,600.
See what I mean?
Oh my god.
I feel the winding down coming.
Okay,
yeah.
I'm done with this game.
Kelly, you can close this. by saying something racist.
Oh my god.
What?
What?
Say something racist, quick.
No.
No, oh, Kelly, end it with just like full blown tear at me. Like just say something angry at me.
Gerard,
Yeah.
if you ever have a son or daughter, I will make it my personal mission to steal every piece of candy that they should come across, and I will throw it on the ground in front of them, and I will tell them that their father is...
A candy hater.
Then I just walk away.
Exactly. Just drop the candy and walk off stage.
Well,
Boom.
Oh, I got my comeback is like that's not very sweet.
Oh, we'd like to thank Rob for joining us today.
You know.
And if you're wondering where James went, why don't you send him an email at kidcardona@yahoo.com.
I hope everyone does that. I